I'm late. Hello. I was listening to the music and in thoughts. How are you doing, everybody? Welcome to the Wednesday stream. I hope you are fine. Shorty, Aslan, is Eve. Peter is here. TW, Reed, Seth, Chanera, Method 1, Nesty, Durya, Crunchbird, Elvira, Ermham, Grokax, Matt, Katarin, Viper, Oculi, Menturas, Alpha Boy, and Dear Karki Y Oscar. Hello to you as well. How's your Wednesday so far? Oh god, this week was weird. Up until that point, but let's see, maybe it's gonna get a bit more normal, although exciting things coming up tomorrow. Mass test. I'm actually very intrigued by what they are proposing to test there. Let's hope it does actually have an effect, unless unlike last time, but we'll talk about it, I guess, around downtime. Instead of patch notes, we have some mass testing notes, and I hope I'll have some time to attend tomorrow late European evening. Also, some of you are telling me that there's a public holiday tomorrow. Unfortunately, not here. It might be something religious. Heard this morning that our colleagues from Poland will also not attend the daily meetings, and will also bridge to the weekend. So there's definitely some days off in some countries. Greetings, Stinson, Mighty Yogi. Hello to Padiokai, Bernard. No ads during intro. Intro ended and Earth started speaking. Ads. Oh, they're Karki. Well, it is what it is. Wait, can I influence the timing? In regards to when the first ads are allowed to play after the stream starts? There might be a setting. I'm not an expert though. It is related to it's a Catholic holiday. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, Poland probably following with that one. That also means that some cantons in Switzerland have the day off, I guess. I'm in a reformed one, so we don't get that one. Tommy, second space, hello, greetings to you. So, plan is to do some chore catch up and whatnot. Dailies after downtime. Also, we gotta go visit the shop, I guess. The NES. Yesterday was Tuesday, so the 15,000 free skill points have been re-upped in the store. The weekly ones. Let's go pick that up. Also, I found stuff on other characters yesterday when I went through my accounts to just make sure I got everything sorted in terms of dailies and whatnot, and some PI in fact as well. I didn't know I had, so I'm gonna probably go pick up that one as well as period. What was that? Oh, that's the skill points. And then my current body link actually also hit the 40 interactions, which, well, we have another Marshall BPC now, plus the skin at this point. So the body link has been switched to yet another account. I had to start using, or we have to actually use the body link of my alpha now. All the other accounts that are Omega have a full set of, well, up to the Marshall sort of rewards. Well, yeah, that happened. Sorry, real lot, Wally Cruz. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right, first order of business. There's some PI products I got from other characters I didn't know they had. So I'm gonna pick that up. That's a couple of 100 million ISK, I believe. And then we will, I don't know, run some burners, and after downtime do the dailies with 16 characters or something in a very efficient way. Okay, so we got super tensile plastics on like 3 different stations. I have this sort of stuff. We're gonna find that and pick it up. Super tensile. Okay, turns out we have 4 stations with that and other PI stuff. I hope. This is weird. Piakura? I have some in Piakura. Then the others are 14, 15, 16 jumps. the Dixie. So are they all in the same sort of region? What did I want to do? Add waypoint. No. Why in the world would I have PI product, the same stuff, in so many different freaking stations and regions? I have no idea. The actual... Okay, let's optimize the route and see what it does. What? I have no idea how this is even possible. But well, we're going to pick it up, I guess. Where do I get my dailies? You're a returning player. So, Mr. Jakers, welcome back to the game. If you go to your opportunities, that's this little new icon, the circle with a dot in center of it. You click on that, and then you go to, well, the top one is actually opportunities and showing you the year daily goals. The way this works is you do any two of these to get the daily reward. Well, if you complete one of these, you get 500 million ISK. 500,000 ISK. 500 million would be great. 500,000 ISK. And you need to complete 2 to get the additional daily reward, which is 10,000 unallocated skill points. If you do that at least 12 times in 1 month, it gets reset monthly, that progress path. This is the progress path over here. If you do that, how do we... There. If you do that 12 times, or for every time you... or every 3 times you complete this, you get... at first you get 3,000 ever marks and 1,500. Well, if you're Omega, you get this stuff on top as well as the stuff on the bottom. So, Omegas get 4,500 ever marks after the 6th completion of 2 daily goals each in the same day. You get Skinner stuff, which is you can now design skins for your ships using Skinner, and these are materials and currencies required. And then you got, after, what's that, 9 completions, you get 5 plex as an Omega and 8 million. And then if you complete 12 sets of 2 dailies within one of these months, you get an additional 225 skill points unallocated. So what I'm doing is I have 6 Omega accounts and 3 characters on each, and I'm trying to get this one here. You can do per character, right? So if you have an account with 3 characters on it, you can do it 3 times, and then you get 3 times 225,000 skill points, 3 times 5 plex, 3 times 8 million, whatever. And then also the 500,000 per daily you complete as well, on top of that. So I'm trying to do this in a very efficient modus by mostly playing on days where there is an earn 50 LP for any corporation thing, or even twice, and the manufacturing item thing that allows me to complete 2 of them to get the daily 10,000 reward. We did calculations with 16 characters, well, 6 accounts, 16 characters completing this in 1 cycle, and the ISK per hour while doing this is around 600 to 700, which is impressive. So this is really cool. The cool thing about this is sometimes you get earn 50 LP for any corporation twice. Like today there is scan 5 signatures twice, right, as a daily goal. You only have to scan 5 and both of them progress at the same time, so you complete both of them at the same time. Now if you have this earn 50 LP for any corporation twice, you have 1 mission runner running level 4 missions, burners, blitzable missions or whatever. Then you invite 5 tunes from the other accounts to a fleet. You complete the mission and boom, they have it completed in 1 freaking go. That's glorious, right? Cheers. Welcome, Mr. Chakers. So Eve has an incentive other than just log in, claim the reward. That one is gone. It will be there when there's events and whatnot, but generally that's no longer there. Log in, do stuff, progress, get shit out of it. That's how it works now, which I really appreciate. Cheers. Yes, and I want to emphasize this. Each tune on an account can do this every 12 days, or for, well, every day, basically. You can still continue doing daily goals. You will just get the daily rewards once the progress here is completed until it is reset with a new month again. Okay, so where was I? That was a long explanation. I wanted to figure out why the hell I have stuff. And crap. I cannot run the deluge with this guy, can I? Probably not. I was just wondering, because there's low sec jumps involved. How about if we only do high sec jumps? How many jumps is that? 100. Okay, that's not gonna happen. And I told, well... Ah, shit, I can't run this. What do I do? This is too dangerous to run around with an Epital here. I don't want to do that. Shoot. I'm not happy. Yes, each toon can do it, but the unallocated SP you get on the toon doing it. You cannot get it through the reward queue and then just assign it into one toon. But, okay, but let's go back to that topic. I made a little Excel sheet about it. Let me show you what the calculations are. It's not colored yet, but why is this not working? What? Oh, idiot. Okay, wrong button. That one. So you, you get, here's the amount of ISK per month per character you get if you do this to completion, including the ISK you get from the daily goals. So that is 20 million. 20 million with the progress rewards and the daily million of ISK. So if you do this 12 times, that's only the calculation for 12 times. So that amount of ISK per character times number of characters, which amounts to 320 million ISK. And then you have the amount of plex per month per character you can get out of this times characters, so 80 plex. Then you have the amount of SP per month per character you get, including the daily ones, if you do it 12 times. And that is 5 with 16 characters, 5.5 million skill points. And then we took the skill extractor sort of value if you buy one. That's your cost. Skill extractor, and fill it up and sell it. That's what you get. The difference is what? 370 million ISK. So basically you can fill 11 skill extractors after, obviously all the characters have to have more than 5 million skill points, but that will happen eventually. And then when you do it with this calculation, you can fill up 11 skill extractors each month if you have 16 characters doing this. Plus, the Skinner stuff also has a value, and then it roughly takes half an hour per day to do this. And that makes it so your ISK per hour is, during that phase you do this, about 800 million, which makes it a really worthwhile activity if you have, that amount of characters. Obviously, the more characters you have, well, let's say up to 10 accounts, because you can only invite 9 other fleet buddies to share LP with. But the higher this number, the better this shit scales, the more ISK per hour it is. So if you have a shit ton of accounts, consider doing this. You will get a slew of additional ISK because of this. Okay, let's go. This is kind of... I would never have thought about this sort of the things a year ago, but lately, I guess thanks to PI, I'm really into, let's figure out what we can do sort of passively and min-max our accounts in terms of what they yield, so we can do more giveaways or blow up fancier stuff, etc. So think about it. You might have way more ISK with way less time sort of invested out of your hands, right? What the hell? Where's the browser border is somewhere? The hell did I do? Sorry, I messed up my setup. So, oh, there. Why is the browser mask in the wrong room? I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, there we are. Are we there? Hello, how's it going? Hello, Shogun. Greetings, Cracker. Welcome. High-sec buyback. Oh, wait, yeah. High-sec buyback. Good point. I could probably just get rid of this via high-sec buyback. So we need Piakura, the Dixie, Isofat. Okay, Piakura. This is a good idea. Let's do that. High-sec buyback. Am I logged in? Yes. For those wondering what the hell am I talking about, I just realized getting to all these places, picking up all these PI products, let me turn this off again, is way too much of a chore, plus dangerous, and I don't have the skills for the Deluge, which is a blockade runner or PI, right? So why not just contract this to high-sec buyback, get a little bit less, as in 90% cheetah buy, but, you know, don't have to do the whole running around. Basically, create a contract, get paid, is how that works. So, Yakura, I want to get rid of this. Let's go check high-sec buyback. Let's see what we get out of this. Right now, the estimate is... What's that one? 40, 220, 350, 450 million I would get if I were to do this myself. Let's see how much we get through high-sec buyback. Well, 400 million. All right. I'm not going to move this shit myself. I'll just give it to them. And Parters, thanks for the support. Check there. It's too much of an effort. We will lose 50 million on this one. That's one of the stations. I don't care. I just want to get rid of it as fast as possible. So what I do is I copy the price. We're going to right click here, create a contract. High-sec buyback. Next. These. For that price I just copied, and boom. That's it. Within the hour, most likely, I'll get paid. Unless this is a high-sec island, although I doubt Biakura is a high-sec island. Okay, where else do we have stuff? The Dixie. Oh, we have a lot of shit there. Let's just select all of this. Oh, wait, that's actually not a lot of things, but... Actually, you know what? Let's leave it. This is not enough to worry too much. Then we have another couple of things here for, what is this? 70, 150, like 200 million-ish estimate. Let's do this again. High-sec buyback. Paste. Submit. 179. Perfectly fine. Do that. Copy the price. Create contract. High-sec buyback. Price. Let's go. And then there's another one with 185, 285, 360 million estimate. Copy this. I do the estimation off stream right now. Yeah, 329, all good. Copy price. And let's get rid of this. Done. No transporting needed. Let me actually check if I have other stuff here. Oh man, I should get into using, how is this called? Chief assets, right? I wish I would, you know what would be really cool if we get a, in brackets, a summary of the complete estimate of the things you have in a certain place. That would really help in Eve. And since when you open this, you know, I believe the value is loaded anyways, right? Why not have it shown here in brackets so you know, oh, in this station I have 2 billion. And then, well, you go look at it rather than clicking through all of them, hoping to find something, right? You're about 70% sure Piacora is a high-sec island. Wait, what? Yeah. No, it isn't, because I can go there from Chida without going through low-sec, so that's not a high-sec island. I mean, at the end of the day, high-sec is the island, right? If you think about it. Oh boy, blew my mind. Party says that he watched more Eve streams than they actually played this month. Oh boy. Cheers. Chief Assets is a great tool. Yeah, I should probably get into this, right? Hello, Deem Disco and Shut the Goal. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so that's done. Oh, I don't know. Check the other high-sec systems for anything fancy. No. Well, Rens. We'll leave it be. No. Skins, okay. Probably want to pick that up. Oh, whoa, yeah, definitely. How far away is this? 13 jumps. How about we do a skin run? That's even all high-sec. They were given to me. Might as well pick them up. To do at least a little bit of transporting. That's going to be a bill plus, very likely. These skins. What else? Do we have something nearby? No, I think that's about the most valuable stuff I have. Alright. We are going to Paimone in... What ship do I have? An Anathema or Anathema. That looks like, yeah, we can make sure not to die driving this. Okay, let's go. We'll do some chores. Skins don't estimate nicely with ETH buyback, really. Oh boy. And here I wanted to just do some chill transportation. Who arrives? Chaos the conductor, or I don't know how we call this. Hello Chaos, thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thanks for the shout out. Go check out Chaos's channel. Glad you are feeling good enough to stream, I guess. Again, hello Dynamics. How are you doing? A beer just chatting. How's it going? Chaos, what's your plan? You want to chit chat? You let me know. And thanks for the follow Death by Health Desk. I promise not to to vent. Oh, there. Voice connected, it says hello Chaos.
Vent, not event?
No, I'm not gonna I vented yesterday in a certain Discord about certain things now.
Oh yes.
How are you doing, Chaos?
I'm going good. I had some popcorn. That was pretty good.
You had popcorn. Were you watching yourself streaming or what?
No, I was watching the shit go down.
In the disco. Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, no double charging today. It should be actually Menteras. Wait, let me check. So what was your content today, Chaos?
We did some C5 ninjaking.
Oh, how did that go?
It was actually pretty. Okay. See this way. We came across so many C5s, but every single site we mainly scanned down was ones you just cannot do.
Oh god!
Like I'm not even kidding. Like it was to the point where it was getting freaking ridiculous. Like it was like 5 data sites in one system, and they're all the wrong ones. And oh mate.
Yeah, there are those days, right?
Then we jumped into drone space, and I don't know why, but the escalations are now coming back.
Yeah, it was probably just a fluke when they were super low. I don't know, or yeah, hidden bug that was fixed. And yes, the double charging is there, Menteros. I just checked. Should work. No, Bernard. We cannot talk about this. It's just I don't know, internet and communication and people in the anonymity of their basement being shitty, and I don't know. It's just the way it is. it has consequences, unfortunately, on people.
So, yeah. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's a quote from Urs. He wants to get a gun and shoot a tree.
No. There were no guns in
What
that
did you
quote.
say?
I said I'm gonna go out to the woods and shout at a tree. You read shot, right?
Oh, shout.
No.
Yeah,
So
shot, yeah,
when I really need to vent, I don't go into the internet generally in a public format and vent. I go and shout at a tree. Some trees really hate me at this point. They stopped
Very
growing.
much so.
They're just dying from the negativity or something. But yeah, let's move on. Just I don't know, try to be nice to each other. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna repeat this for reasons some might understand. If you talk to a bully, sure you can. You don't have to sugarcoat it. You can just scream at them. But if you talk to people you don't know or nice people, try to be constructive and positive. Helps. That's timber abuse, motor. No. I can never be a vegan anymore.
That's how you get hardwood. That is how you get hardwood. Come on. Like there's softwood and there's hardwood.
Be nice to trees. What the fuck? Come on, guys. Oh no.
Oh no. That's just.
I'm waiting for the day a tree responds with I don't know, a solution to my problems. No, the shouting is the solution. Although recently I've actually read about studies that say if you let your anger go, that is not necessarily as good as people think. You're not less angry because you let it go. That's what it said. All I'm sort of going by is if you eat this shit and not let it out, it's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna kill you from the inside. That is somehow how I feel. So at times I just let it out.
You gotta shout with tree. I got the feeling like he does like that little tree in a pot plant thing, just near like a corner of a house, trying to grow, and you're like,
okay, I'm gonna give you another example on how this kind of had a positive effect on others. Me letting this out. When I was a raid leader in WoW for I don't know how many years, decade probably, and a lot of people who were with us because we were not these shouty raid leaders who were just, you know, bad or just shitting on each other when there were mistakes were being made and whatnot. So I always tried to be positive. Although when I saw that we failed because of the same stupid mistake again, I would just stand up. I had a punching bag in the basement, and I would just hit that thing there and then sit down and not let it go to others. Just, you know, hit that fucking bag, call them names, maybe even the name of the player who fucked up the 10th time. Hit the bag, go sit down, be chill again.
So I guess a lot of people in chat here don't know about the fish tank.
The fish tank? What's the fish tank? You shout at your fish or what?
No, you open the door a little bit too hard and you break the fish tank. Fish in it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was when I was like 8 or 9 or something. Yeah. Again, if you have a
that was that young. Okay.
Yeah, that was super young. If you have an aquarium, don't put it behind a door. You slam when you're pissed because you find some floating specimen afterwards. So fish were not a good choice for me, I guess.
But a tree is
tree. I mean, trees don't die that easily, right? Don't tell Groot about this. Oh God, did we offend the Marvels now or something? Okay, how do you deal with anger, Chaos?
I don't get. Oh, well, see it this way. When I was younger,
you mean?
Okay, I see it this way.
You mean a child?
Oh yeah. Let's just say in the game League of Legends, I was banned a couple of times for reasons.
Okay.
And since then, I'm just like, what's the fucking point? Like, what's the point?
Wow.
You know, I better call people clowns than anything else.
I see. And TSB has another way of dealing with it. I'm not going to read it out aloud, but you know, we're all adults, and all right, that's how you deal with it. And wait, Lodisk says he was hiking in Switzerland last year and kept hearing fucking chaos echoing through the trees. Mystery solved. All right. I see.
How do you know I eat my troubles away? Can you know? Can you tell?
Oh boy. Well, we all have our ways of dealing with it. I guess as long as we somehow deal with it.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta laugh at this shit. What are you doing? You're doing burners.
Oh yeah, TSB crew. Some people believe you become blind because of that. Just saying. But let's not. Jesus Christ, let's not go there.
I'm partial colorblind, so does that count?
Oh my God, Chaos is Chaos is colorblind. Yeah. All right, we're getting there. It is only Wednesday, but we are already having some crazy talk. This is not a Crash Nap stream, right? So let's keep it that way.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, by the way, I should mention, he can play piano.
Yeah, I
very
know.
well.
I know. He created some really nice pieces. I've seen some YouTube uploads. Crash Naps is special.
Yeah.
It removes all demons. TSP crew. Okay, cool. So Corridissimo says that is a very old wives' tale. I guess it's a meme at this point, Corridissimo, right? I don't know. What chip is this? This is an anathema, and I'm just transporting, I don't know. These things have no estimates because they are really expensive. It's probably 2 billion worth in skins. And I would like to have a cloaky ship with lower line time doing this, even high sec. You might be in danger otherwise, especially, with just showing the cargo, which is kind of stupid. Let's close it. And move on. And maybe not show the route either, right? Although whoever paid attention knows where I'm going.
Right?
Where's the fun in that, right?
I know, right? Worst comes to worst, you can do the whole
right, yeah.
I like that tune. It's very catchy. The stream, the people who raid over know what I'm talking about.
TSB crew, you might want to actually watch Zipando's stream. He even has a voice bit you can trigger with channel points. A Huck 201. I don't know. I think I'm a bit too old for this sort of things, but or maybe that's just me believing
I
it.
can tell someone doesn't like my channel. I've got that too.
Oh, you got that too? Oh, everybody has the Hack Tour thing, I guess. Oh boy, the world is special.
I know.
Panda is awesome. Absolutely, Panda is also part of our team. Common Nonsense. Chaos is part of that one too. Get the good guys. Cheers.
But I do recommend if Pennard's ever gone to Fleet chat, I would really recommend going. It's definitely an experience because he for someone who has so much experience in Eve, he's still very
approachable, new player friendly, and chill, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's very approachable in that. He's very good.
I think. Well, I mean, a lot of FCs who are fun to be with, they play because they enjoy this, and it's not really about getting the objective done. It's just about having fun trying to. So yeah. Then it works.
Yeah, it's really dope. It's really good. But yeah, what is it? So what's your plan with this C4 of monkeys?
Sorry, what?
You don't know what's going on with the C4?
Is it another creator hole which will be there for a bit until it's known that it's creator hole and then it gets evicted? That sort of thing?
It's for fun.
For fun. I don't want to draw additional attention on it. Let's just put it that way.
That'd be fun. Come on.
I have to read up in the details of, maybe for the shits and giggles, and then for the tears or whatever.
For the fun.
You can build a carrier in it. Yeah, what for, Seth? I don't have the skills other than the Archon, I believe. Yeah.
There you go. That's positive.
I don't want to do capitals really. That's not my.
I think I had to ask.
Yep. Go ahead.
I forgot.
Oh, it's okay then. Forget it. That's perfectly fine too.
No.
No.
It's always on top of my tongue, and I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, how was your kids' daycare?
That's not daycare. It's sort of the first leg of school, kindergarten. Daycare is before that. We didn't do that.
Okay, well, over here it's called prep.
It's
But
prep school. Okay, you don't use the word
yeah, so
kindergarten for that.
oh, we do, but
Okay.
no, like prep is like prepping them for school.
Okay.
Prep.
Yeah, kindergarten, but with us is 2 years of kindergarten is prepping them for school. That's yeah, and they started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's obviously a way different thing. They are not really used to be with other children a lot, or yeah, a lot, or not with their parents, but they're doing fine so far. Surprisingly, no crying, no shouting, except for the teachers arranged the schedule in a way that the little ones have an afternoon without their twin sister in my case. So on Tuesday afternoon it's one twin, on Thursday afternoon it's the other twin, and they are absolutely not used to not being with each other. So having one go to the kindergarten while the other had to stay at home, that took a little bit of convincing, so I didn't stream yesterday. So I could walk over one of them to the kindergarten, and I also promised her if she behaves, I'll pick her up, and I did, and I think it went well, and they understand now how this works. So,
Nice.
and the teacher didn't call yet, so I
yeah.
guess.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
start bringing some flues back. That's gonna be great.
I'm fully expecting
on.
to fight this shit for a year until my immune system caught up with all the last 2 decades of whatever children pick up and get sick of kind of things.
So that's just prep. Wait until they get to school.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get worse,
It's gonna
right?
be fun. Oh yeah, it never stops. It never stops. Yeah. When I've had my brother's kids, oh boy, they've had a bit of a journey. Oh, but remember how you said how your daughter felt very sick after mucking around on the couch and shit, and she went to the toilet, but
Yeah.
didn't know how to. Yeah.
Yes.
My brother's kids did the same thing.
Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, if you don't explain it to them, right? How should they know what to do exactly? So she felt like puking. I told her go to the toilet. She pulled her pants down, sat on the toilet, and puked on the floor. I mean, without advice, how would she know? It's not something you give to them through genes, I guess. There's no toilet gene yet, right? Yeah, or maybe there is.
But it's like playing Eve. Just do this. How do I do that? Oh.
There we go. Rudolph says, dumb question. Why did the kindergarten teacher feel the need to separate the twin girls at school? So their explanation was to give them some like independence time, so they know they cannot just be relying on each other or helping out each other all the time. It's just to, I mean, later in life, they might go separate ways, and that's just, I guess, helping them to prepare for that one. So I think it makes sense. Here's the thing.
My eyes make sense as well.
The teachers were suggesting that. They were also suggesting, hey, don't send them on Wednesday yet. Let's just ramp it up slowly. And I was like, okay, I have no clue about these sort of things, but you guys, were educated in that department, and I'm trusting your sort of assessment. That's kind of what I will go with. I never wanted children, and I certainly have no clue about this stuff, so I will just listen to professionals. Since in Switzerland we have some sort of quality control when it comes down to these professionals. Therefore, yeah, why not trust the system, right? Okay, I need to insta-doc here.
Gotta trust the system. Yeah. I don't know, it's just weird. People just...
I'm not going to be one of these parents who is going to always know better over whatever the teachers are going to suggest. Oh, Isaac Buyback is accepting my contract. See, we get paid now. Boom, boom, boom. Within the hour, as I mentioned, they are very quick at this stuff. And now I got the money, don't have to worry about that shit anymore. It's gone. And they will even make a little bit of a buck. Their business is moving shit around, and they can do it efficiently, and therefore also earn a buck or two.
So, Chad, I want us to do something. I want you guys to try to convince him. I want him to do some skyhooks with all of his accounts.
Yeah.
Just imagine like 5 Vexes that will just,
At the same time in the same system ping all the shit out and then get picked off one by one within 30 minutes.
no,
No.
stay in the same Skyhook itself.
With 5 Vexers.
Yeah.
Why? Why bring 5 when you can just risk 1 and do the same?
Because you actually defend yourself?
If I bring 5 Vexers on stream, do you think somebody seeing this on stream is not going to come with a hard counter that takes into account that there are 5 and not just 1? I mean, there are stupid people out there, but
okay,
that's a stretch.
I've actually never had that issue. I know you're different time zone when you stream, but like I've never had that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it was drops and all that, never had
maybe
issue. Like if
trust in chat. Yeah. Aren't all other content creators doing skyhooks? A lot of creators are doing skyhooks. Yeah, they pay. They are interesting. A sort of concept. So yeah, it makes sense. I'm just a lazy EVE or high sec sort of CCP fanboy. If you ask
do your
others.
Home fronts.
Cheers.
Do your home fronts.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back into my home front corner and be quiet. That's the plan.
Like for myself, I don't really find skyhooking. I don't know if. Well, it's good at ISK, but not streaming.
Guys, it's not working. It's hot. I'm trying to turn on the AC, not the AC, the fan, but it's not. The fan is not turning on. 1 second, Chaos, no, Chaos, don't get me banned. I'll be right back though.
Okay, he doesn't have his headphones plugged in. Guys, make him wiggle. Chat, make him wiggle. With team, wiggle. Come on. There's 260 guys in this chat. Make him wiggle.
Ah, come on. You fuckers. You know what? It's not even my fault. It's this wife is oh god. I'm gonna blame wife for these wiggles. I recall she was actually using the power plug to put a hair blower on to dry her hair yesterday. She did not plug back the fan in. So, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, in Discord, I can hear your chair squeaking.
Wait, that's...
I was picking up ever so slightly on Discord.
That indicates that the last Windows update did change my audio settings. Wait, let me check. This is weird.
Yeah, Windows. Fun.
You were saying you... Wait. Huh? Why did you hear... Did chat also hear it? Wait, I'm gonna... I still have to... Oh god, 20 wiggles. Okay. Chat, can you hear me when I wiggle? Well, now when I'm not speaking, the gate closes and the wiggle doesn't open the gate. I'm fairly certain of that. Let's see.
So I was only hearing it when... It sounds like you're actually on like a... Are you on like one of those plastic mats so you don't damage the floor of the chair?
Yes. You read the room.
Got it.
Literally.
Got it.
So I don't...
Got it. That's what I can hear.
So I don't scratch the wood. That's the plan.
Yep.
It's not an anti-static mat. It's just a mat. So moving the chair around is not going to put scratches into the wood. Well, it's not fancy wooden floor. It's just some sort of wooden floor. And yeah, I don't want to pay for that.
The thing is, with my chair, there's a nice little ring exactly where I sit.
But yeah, a bit.
Just a nice big ass ring.
Okay. Yeah, I remember my previous location. Like the color of the wall behind the desk I was always sitting was darker for some reason. I don't know. It wasn't mold or something. It was just darker than the rest of the wall. I don't know what happened.
You know what that is?
Maybe
I know what that is.
Fart.
It's feet. No, it's feet.
It's feet. Yeah, feet what?
They're putting their feet on the wall.
No. My legs are too short for that. I would never touch the wall with my feet. So I don't understand what that was.
Okay. What that was like. Okay.
From the heat of the monitors.
I wouldn't say the heat, but of the PC.
Yeah, it's something. Did it, right? Those exist?
Like for me, it's my feet. That's the problem.
Okay, so maybe it was just a fluke that you actually heard this in Discord because the configuration is correct.
No. OBS noise gate is much better than Discord.
No,
don't panic about that.
No, that's not how my installation works. What you hear in Discord is what went through the whole OBS chain and is then sent to a virtual audio cable to whatever communication tool I have, because I want to have the same filters applied to what people hear in Discord and what's on stream. You should hear exactly the same thing. And yeah, maybe one of the squeaks came through because my plugin didn't get rid of it properly.
Okay.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know what your setup is. Like, do you...
if I can show you.
If I show you my OBS, you'll be like, whoa, what? Start vomiting. It works.
Stream Tech chat, shall we? I'm going to go to this view so you can see my monitor. And this is one part of the audio chain you see right now. And if I go to, let me go to my microphone. First mic filters. Here's the audio chain I have. So on the very start, I do the noise and reverb plugin. This is the clear tone thingy here you see, which is removing reverb from the room. Well, yeah, it removes reverb from the room plus ambient noise. Although the ambient noise I don't completely clear, because if I would increase this effect here, it would, if there's a lot of noise, make it so my voice sounds a bit artifacty, artificial and whatnot. So I don't do this, so I don't overdo this. Then we have a gain, which is a little bit of an uplift to make sure I hit the right target in the in this one, so that the level is supposed to not go like to 0. Obviously, that's what the limiter does, but the gain together with the compressor will make it so I end up somewhat in the at least top of yellow or red part, which is sort of the sweet spot where you want to be with your mic. And then we have the compressor. So if I speak a little bit lower, with lower power, it's still it reduces the dynamic of the output power of what you hear. Sort of, it compresses it. And then there's a limiter to make sure I don't clip. Yeah, at the end. That's what I do. And if I go to the audio settings here in my OBS, now there is a monitoring device, and that is a virtual audio cable. And this is the actual input for Discord or Teams or whatever. So all the processing that happens to my audio will also be applied for Discord and Teams and whatnot. So the audio quality should, well, obviously Discord and Teams and whatnot, they have some sort of compression going, and then yeah, it might sound worse still, but that's sort of the idea. And this coming up with this sort of chain is an evolution over, I don't know, the last decade I was streaming. I had so many different kind of installations, but with this one, I'm actually pretty happy. The processing that happens on the Rodecaster is actually extremely minuscule at this point, so that the audio input interface to the hardware one doesn't do much in regards to audio processing. Okay, so where were we?
That's more detailed than mine. I can tell you that much.
You know, if you need any, maybe you even got an idea that the plugin I'm using here, even when let's go back to when I got this one as a demo. I read in the internet somewhere in a forum, this is really cool and whatnot. These guys know what they're doing, and it's better than the RTX voice thingy from NVIDIA. I was like, wait, if it's better, maybe the voice is less artifacty when there's noise in the room. And I can really turn on the AC and you don't hear much of a difference in my voice. It really takes it out super clean and without producing a lot of artifacts. It's called Clear from Supertone. It costs, this is a one-time pay, it costs like $50 or $60, and it was the best $50 or $60 I spent ever, especially because of the reverb reduction. So I can completely remove the reverb from the room without affecting the clearness of my voice, actually. So this helps a lot. Okay, let's go back. Sorry, chat. This is Eve, right? let's play Eve, shall we?
Yeah. I'm gonna look into that.
And yeah, and you just slide this into your audio chain. This is a VST plugin, so you can just use it in OBS like a filter, a VST filter, and cool stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
There are plenty of free VSTs that can do the same thing. Some noob with the quality of Supertone, I disagree. I just don't believe you. Unless you give me a tool that does the same thing for free, as good or better, then I'm wrong. But I do not believe you. Full stop. I was using Ria Voice Ria Fur from the Reaper plugin VST library that is not close to what this one here can do. Not even. It's not even the same way they're doing it. So, yeah. Do I have an amp? I have the Rodecaster Pro as my hardware amp for my Electro Voice microphone, if that's what you're asking. So it is AI based, the clear Supertone thingy, Mr. Gunnykush. Okay, but let's see. What's your plan with the next stream, Chaos?
Not too sure. I know for a fact I'm definitely streaming, but not too sure it's going to be wormhole content because of the C4 or whatever.
Right.
But we'll guarantee it's going to be happening tomorrow because I was very unwell. Just
So you're better now.
Yeah, I'm much better. Like I still got the itchy throat.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it literally felt like sandpaper like 4 days ago. It was so bad.
Glad you're feeling better now. All right, so, well, I'm going to send you off now because I have some program across downtime.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, yeah.
Thanks for the raid.
Hi, and yeah.
Talk to you next time.
Pleasant, guys.
Cheers. Take care,
Bye.
Chaos. That was Chaos, everybody. I can do mining multi-streams in a C4. All right, Seth, sure. Why? That is a cool magnate skin. It is very aggressive in a way. I just brought home a couple of cool skins as well. Sanctuary skin. Oh, they seem to be also quite rare in terms of market interactions. Tengu. Okay, we'll give away a partner skin right now because I just moved skins. The good stuff I'm going to put in my skin box though for now. Let's do a quick raffle. A Federation Navy Comet skin while Twin Invasion #1 happens. Good luck. BRB. Okay, Twin Invasion complete. Apparently they are going to the supermarket. There's a 30% off promotion for Paw Patrol stuff. Oh boy. Well, there's that. Where was I? We're doing a giveaway right now, yes. One of the twins wanted a hug as well, so we delivered that, and now I'm back. Rip wallet, right, Stinson? Closing the raffle in a moment. What else do I need to do with this guy here? I think we're good. We'll just run 1 or 2 missions. Then downtime, we'll talk about the mass test coming up on, well, tomorrow evening. Evening CEST. Yeah, that's the plan. Make sure they didn't swipe my wallet when they hugged. Oh my god, shot to goal. You want to have a Paw Patrol stream, you know. Thanks for the follow, Skyjet. And now, closing raffle. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Good luck. There is your... Well, there's the carnage. What's this mass test about? Well, we'll read the dev post during downtime, but it's one of the things they announced in FanFest last year, which got me really excited that they are moving some of the processing from a CPU-based pipeline to a GPU-based pipeline. I don't know if this is going to affect how many frames per second we get during big fights, or how much we can get eye candy on a somewhat smooth experience with bigger fights. I hope it will have a positive effect on that, and well, we'll see probably during the mass test what sort of influx this will have. The indicator now shows the percentage of Paw Patrol expenses covered. Eric's, yeah, somewhat, right? Alright, the winner is Boxer Buddy, and 7 is gonna cry. Alright. Sorry, 7. Can't win every day. Will the main game server be down? What do you mean? During the mass test? No. During the mass test, CCP just allows access to Singularity, which is the test server, which is generally closed to the public for about a year now at this point. Can't just log into Sizzy anymore whenever you want. It's just during this mass test. Boxer Buddy, you gotta speak up. The Dr. Doomdoor is hoping they will get a better FPS, so you can use more accounts, or I don't know, same FPS and less power draw. On that note, one moment, let's give Boxer Buddy the skin. I actually did prepare my PC power draw measurement setup again. This time just for the PC itself, the computer. I'm not, I don't want to have the offset of the lights and everything. But for the mass test, I'm going to look at... Let me show it to you. Let's make sure I don't turn off the plug. So, for the mass test, we will have this one up. This is what my machine currently is drawing, and I'm actually surprised it should not be quite that high. Oh, wait, yeah. I'm running 120 FPS now at the game client, which makes actually a significant difference. Talking about significant differences, watch this. We are roughly at 290 to 300 watts now with one client and all the streaming software, whatever you saw with the audio chain running. And if I turn off the game visuals, like this, it goes down like 80 watts-ish. So if you're multi-boxing and you don't really need to see what's going on, as in 3D, you just operate with the overview, you're gonna save, well, in my computer here, about 80 watts per client by turning this shit off, which is translating into your power bill eventually, so. Oh, wait, actually, let's do another test since we are here. What happens if... Does PI work? PI works, yes. PI does draw more power, though. If you go into PI, when you turn off the 3D thing, you still get it. Again, it comes back up. 80 watts is one small light bulb. Yeah, but then you do that for 10 hours or 12 hours, and that's 1 kilowatt. And 1 kilowatt hour costs about close to 30, in the US probably 32 cents or something, kilowatt hour. So now watch, oh wait, watch this, I have something else that is cool to see. So right now we're back at the 290-ish watts, right? Now let's just tell the computer, hey, produce as many frames as you possibly can, more than my monitor can. My monitor is 120 hertz, right? And I just told the game, well, now you just do whatever. And whatever apparently is 250, 60 frames per second. Now watch this. We are using about 70 watts more for shit we can't see. And now do that 10 hours, and you pay an additional 30 cents for that wasted energy. Plus, now it is summer, right? So your computer is heating up the room, and if you have to turn on the AC because your computer is making the room hot, it's not just the freaking 60, 70 watts you waste on the computer. You also turn on a 1,000 kilowatt hour, 1 kilowatt hour device to cool down your room, right? And now we are really talking money over time. So if you haven't turned that on yet, hit escape in your game client and at least limit it to your monitor's refresh rate, which is VSync. So turn VSync on and you will save power, and you don't have anything less of an experience than you would. There's some certain scenarios where it might affect, but that's if you are not a esports pro, it does not matter. Okay, talking to disk per hour here. Sorry, TV screen. I'm just trying to help you save money. Simple. The shortcut is Control F to bring this up. This little thing here. What is my watt per hour? What do you mean, TV screw? You just saw how many watts I'm drawing, and if you draw 300 watts for 1 hour, that's 300 watt hours. And now, here's the thing. Some of you might not really care about 120. So the reason why I'm running 120 FPS here on my computer has to do with how OBS interacts while capturing the frames. I noticed that when I just run, so the stream is 60 FPS, right? And I noticed if I run the client at only 60 FPS, somehow there's a weird stutter going on, so that the experience for you guys is not as smooth. And the only way I found to solve this on this new PC, well, a year ago, was to just be like, okay, we'll do 120 frames per second, and then it captures every other frame, and it's still going to be a really smooth experience for you. So otherwise, I would actually limit my client to 60 FPS, because for Eve, I don't need more than that. I'm happy. And you can do that with various means. Most graphic cards have some sort of control panel where you can limit the FPS for even game specific. So I could say Eve 60 FPS max, and then you also save energy, which is gonna save you money, right? So TV Screw runs at 120, but he has an AMD. Chill on the background, and also undervolted the card. Yeah, I did also undervolt my 4090 for that reason. It's kind of, you know, if you look at this, I'm running a high-end system with the 4090 and an i7 1300K, what is it, 32 gigs of RAM, but everything is tuned to not just waste energy. And then you can have a 4090 running. So if I do not play a game, my computer idles. When I do, I don't know, internet browsing, this sort of stuff, I'm at 100 watts for the whole machine. As soon as you start games, the graphics card obviously is going to start working, and then it's gonna hit the 200s. If I just play Eve, it's 200. If I do stream and everything, it's getting closer to 300. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked again. Holy shit, we're getting sidetracked a lot. Okay, I did prepare the whole capture power sort of thing during the MOS tests, because I want to see if the settings have some sort of effect on the power draw and whatnot, which I don't necessarily need better frames. If I get the same frames for less energy, that is actually also pretty cool. What monitor am I using for the power draw? I got one of these smart plugs, which you just put in between the outlet and, well, the cable you plug in. It's called SME 6000, and they have an app called Voltcraft something, and it goes via Bluetooth. Unfortunately, I cannot, even though my computer has Bluetooth, under Windows, Bluetooth and Android apps are just not. I tried various ways to make it work, but it just doesn't. I probably have to buy one of these USB Bluetooth adapters and then try to patch that USB through my virtual box into the Android and whatever. But man, too much effort. So yeah. Do you box or single account? Okay. You know what? Since some of you might be interested on the effects, how about I bring up more accounts now and see what happens with the power draw? Okay, so one account we're around 300, right? And now I'm gonna go and launch 5 more accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 6 accounts. Now I'm gonna we will do some math together now. When you're multi-boxing, what turning off the 3D thing actually is having in terms of effect, it is mind-boggling. You're gonna save literally multiple dollars per day on your energy bill. Okay, let me get Evo preview up. Good thing you don't use dollars. I'm just saying dollars to be somewhat of a reference for most of us. Most of us have an idea on how much a dollar is converted to our currencies, right? Okay, so. Okay, here's what we have now. We have 6 accounts. The main account you see here in full, if I click on the little windows, it will just bring up another account in the front. What you also notice is the FPS is actually dropping to a background FPS level. If I click on another program in Windows right now, the FPS for one client goes down to 50 in this case, roughly, right? If I go back, obviously when you do this also has a significant impact. But now we have 6 accounts, right? How much is this? What do you guess, guys? How much watts are we burning? We're at 430, 440 watts for 6 clients, 1080p full graphics. I mean, that's not bad, but let's say you're multi-boxing and you do not need the 3D stuff. So let's turn it off. Turn the lights off with all the clients. The clients are still there. You can still play them. Now you're back down to the 300 watts, which you are with just one client and 3D on, right? So you save a fucking shitload of energy turning it off if you don't need it. So turn it off if you don't need it and limit your FPS to what really is necessary, and you will save multiple dollars a day depending on your setup and what you're doing now. And you can buy Plex for that money instead. Okay, but I didn't really plan to multi-box today. I want to keep this client. We're going to quit all the others. First, the Sparky. What makes you say that? Or what's the reference I don't get? Total Reach, it was just about what effect does it have when you do this on your Eve client, and when you limit FPS on your Eve clients to what your monitor can do. There's no point in having more frames than what your monitor can do, unless you're an esports professional, but that's another conversation. And for Eve being on a server tick of 1, it certainly doesn't matter at all. Okay, and a lot of people are buying hardware because they want to see that number go up. It's just stupid. For the important value is FPS per watt. Or there was a video recently with the Nexus gaming guy. Frame per joule, something like this, right? Numbers go yeah, but numbers are a waste of. I mean, that's how they sell you the newest hardware, I guess, because. Yeah, 500 FPS in whatever. Stardew Valley. Yay! No. Sorry, Gamers Nexus is the, the channel. Gamers Nexus is cool. They seem to be genuine, no bullshit, facts based. I really like it. 500 FPS in Minecraft, right? How to limit FPS in the Eve client? So Heimdall, at first, there's one setting. You just go VSync. That way, the number of frames generated will not be more than your monitor can show. If you have a 60 hertz monitor, you get 60, limited. 120, 120, 144. Well, at some point, your graphics card will not produce more, obviously. And then if you want to limit it, I can only show you for NVIDIA how that works. So you would go, better go over here. NVIDIA in the control panel, you can either just take the hammer and go to, well, the control panel, and then you go and set the max frame rate here. That's global. Just put it to 60, and then all the games will be limited to 60. Or you are specific, you just go to program settings, choose Eve, for example, and limit Eve to a certain number. You can also have other settings related to the game. You can sort of overwrite or make the game do what you want rather than what they allow you to change in the settings. Some of these will have adverse effects, obviously, so be careful with this, but you can just, reset it back to default and it's fine. So there you have a lot of power saving options as well. And yeah, if you limit stuff to what you can actually perceive, you also extend the lifetime of your shit, right? Because running hardware at the max capabilities under the max temperature and whatever, that is going to age it faster. We just recently learned, for example, with Intel processor, kind of almost all of them from the 1300 generation, right? 600 FPS while station spinning, right? So casing is limiting their Eve to 45 FPS, and then they can have a lot of clients running. There you go. Yes, 60 is what live streams usually provide total reach. That's why I'm either running 60 or a multiple of 60 to make things super smooth on stream. That's why. If I were just playing, I would limit it to 60 for myself. SP says it just went to your program settings in the NVIDIA control panel and it doesn't even show Eve. Oh wait, if it doesn't, start up Eve and it might actually just catch it. If it doesn't, you can add it manually. The bottleneck for Eve is not GPU performance, it is CPU and RAM. And okay, so since we are talking about performance and these sort of things, why I set up the measuring and get ready for the mass test tomorrow evening. Watch this. This is exciting. Hold on, I gotta get that link up. Where the hell? Wrong click. That one. Mass test. So, TV's crew and AOF are mentioning the bottleneck for Eve is not GPU performance, it is CPU/RAM. But again, we are not talking about max performance, we're talking about limiting it to values that you can perceive to save energy. So it's about efficiency and not raw performance. So, there. Now, this is gonna be tested tomorrow. 1700 Eve time for 2 hours. Carbon mass test, visual updates. The march of progress is ever onward in New Eden, and you are again called upon to facilitate graphical upgrades and performance enhancements in a new test of the Carbon engine. Participation in this upcoming mass test will ensure the latest advancements are battle ready, enhancing the visual polish of the cluster. So that's tomorrow, Thursday, 1700 UTC, 2 hours, Singularity. If you have an Eve account, you can just switch the server, and the Singularity server is going to be open in that window of time. You can join the test or just log in and do whatever, but you should join the test because usually what happens is CCP is going to create two fleets which do stuff, and eventually they clash and everybody explodes. That's sort of a short on how this works. So several groundbreaking features will be the focus of this mass test. GPU-driven pipeline. Experience better utilization of hardware for increased performance. You can get a more in-depth overview of these features in this segment of the FanFest. So highly recommend, I think this is a YouTube video. Yeah, watch this YouTube video where they talk about what they're planning. So Eve is CPU RAM bound, right? And they are trying to move some of that load the CPU currently takes care of, which is the thing that is limiting what you experience when there's tie-dye and whatnot. Well, the tie-dye will still remain, but you might get better frames per second. At least that's my assumption. So if you move, yeah, there's the link. If you move stuff that the CPU does in a CPU-limited game, well, in certain situations, then, well, you get more shit done. So if your graphics card is idling, your graphics card is basically, when there was one of the, what was it, 3,200, 3,600 fight. I was there on stream and we saw only 2 to 3 FPS and whatnot. But my graphics card was sitting at 40% use, right? So 60% of my graphics card was basically waiting to do something. And the whole FPS were limited by what the CPU allowed to happen. Now, if we move some load from the CPU to the GPU, which was idling, so it had room to do more stuff, then the CPU can get more shit done, and we get an overall better performance, as in more frames per second in this scenario. That's what I'm hoping to see tomorrow. The last time they tested some upscalers and stuff, I don't think this GPU-driven pipeline was involved yet. I didn't see any performance betterment, even with upscalers and whatnot. And but I didn't measure the power at the time, so we'll have it ready for today. Okay, they're also testing upscaling solutions and enjoy higher frame rates with new upscaling technologies that allow the game to render at a lower resolution before upscaling to the intended resolution. The latest solutions from NVIDIA DLSS, AMD FSR, Intel XeSS, and Metal FX for macOS are supported. I think that wasn't last time. Nice. And then ray traced shadows. Witness the beauty of more accurate and sharper shadows rendered through the dedicated hardware of the graphics card. So Cracker, we're talking about two different scenarios. What I'm doing with the limiting part is just, you know, when you are doing your daily Eve chores, that is not a 3,600 man fight, everybody on grid and everybody shooting each other. That is an extreme scenario. In that scenario, when I cannot get my minimum target, which is 60 FPS, my minimum target is 60 FPS, and for these extreme situations, I want to get as close to that as possible. So that's what this is going to help with, Cracker. So there's two different scenarios. One is your daily Eve, multi-boxing, whatever, where you can save a shitload of money. And then there is me, the streamer, who wants the client at the highest settings in a 2,000 versus 2,000 people fight and still get 60 FPS. That's the other end of the spectrum. That's not the daily thing, though. That's just, in these situations, we can move some loads from whatever is already 100% utilized to whatever is just idling around, right? So I'm really excited about this. I hope it will have a noticeable, significant effect, and we're going to measure power, frames per second, and whatnot, and see where this goes. I'm super excited. Generally, calculations done on the CPU also cost more in terms of watts. You can do a lot of the calculations way more efficient on the graphics card. So this is also going to be an efficiency thing, right? Ayof hopes that the GPU optimization works. The last test, which was about that topic, didn't show anything. Again, I did not measure power. Maybe it was more efficient, but I got the same freaking FPSs, no matter what I did, which was kind of weird. It was somewhat like a placebo test, the way I felt. Or maybe some of us got the client unlocked accordingly, and some of us didn't. AF says that his CPU usage goes up to 100% whenever they undock their accounts. Yeah, when there's resource loading, which happens when you undock, because you switch basically the 3D assets from the station inside to whatever is outside, and especially if it's Cheetah and constantly people are being loaded, unloaded. I have no idea what exactly what stuff exactly they're moving from the CPU to the GPU, which, man, I really have to check if somebody of the community team can hook me up with a dev and we can talk about this in a more like in-depth and geeky manner, because I can, okay, I don't want to say I can ask the best questions. I can ask some development related questions because I'm a dev myself. I'm not a graphics dev at all, right? I have no idea. But maybe, so general and concept-wise, I might be able to ask some interesting things. Plus, gather questions from you, right? Would be good if they first fixed lag and the constant disconnects caused by their network provider Cloudflare. Probably different teams were taking care of that, Squaredissimo. This is a common misconception. And yeah, you can call me now a CCP fanboy or whatnot. If somebody who is working in the network stack would be like, hey, wait, okay. If somebody in the graphics and performance department would be put in charge of solving the network problems you were talking about, it would probably make it worse. And I'm not saying this lightly. As I said, I'm a developer myself. You have an expertise. And if you work outside of that field, you're going to take more time to get shit done, and you will come up with a worse solution. That's just a fact. So don't do that. Cheers. And yeah, what I want is a 3000 grid and not just 2 FPS when they are all shooting each other. That's what I want from this, right? Your laptops is doing 300 FPS, nice. DLSS 3 is very welcome. And, okay, let's go back to this. If this actually works, and I'm using DLSS in a lot of games, not because I have to play them on a reasonable frame rate, because I do have a 4090. I use DLSS because I can get almost the same visual fidelity with the same amount of frames per second I had, well, with the same amount of frames per second I want, but for a lower power consumption price tag at the end of the day. So these things are not just about machines, in my opinion, who can barely run the game for them to make it just a bit better, which the effect is going to be there. For me, it's about saving energy, achieving the same thing with less effort. So that's great. Kaylee brings it back to using the math coprocessor in all the Windows. Right there you go. You want to use the dedicated hardware to the max to do the dedicated things you can put there efficiently, and make sure that the CPU, which is a CPU is like, you can throw anything at it. Remember the days when we did not have GPUs? And then the day when... Okay, there were some things before, but when Voodoo, I think it was Voodoo, came with the first 3D accelerator card. Holy shit, were we thinking we are in the future now, right? So if you have a specialized hardware, you really want to use it to its max capability. Voodoo was revolutionary, right? Voodoo 3DFX is the term. There you go. Bernard is looking for consistent frame rates in 4K. That's also a goal you have, right? Play Tomb Raider on that GPU in the 3D card. This was so glorious. Okay. Hello, Wolfie. How's it going? Welcome to downtime right now. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Be aware that some of the new features are only available in DirectX 12, so it is important to ensure that your client is running that. The game defaults to DirectX 12, so everything should be fine unless you have previously changed the setting. Make sure to double check the settings. There we go. Yeah, I'm running the game in DirectX 12 for like quite a while at this point, and I'm happy with it. So Lucas says consistent 30 FPS is still shit. So lookout personally, I find 60 FPS with irregular drops worse than constant 30. For me, it's worse if I have a lot of time 60 FPS, but it suddenly just irregularly, sporadically drops. For me, that is way worse than a steady 30. Is it DirectX 11 or 12 to run right now? That kind of depends on your hardware, Dr. Doom, what you will have better performance with, and what you do with Eve, if you do multi-boxing, what sort of settings you prefer, etc. You might have better results in terms of performance with DirectX 11. Also visual, maybe you have visual artifacts with one or the other. I don't know. I just generally, DirectX 12 now is... I actually mentioned this in another Discord yesterday. DirectX 12 at this point, well, next year it's going to celebrate its 10th anniversary. So DirectX 12 is, I would call that somewhat mature. And if you have the option on your hardware, maybe just turn it on. And if you have issues with it, well, put up a bug report so it gets fixed. We don't want to fix stuff or remain on DirectX 11, which is probably 20 years old at this point, forever because of some shit. Yeah, that didn't get addressed yet. DirectX is the way forward. And if there's weird issues, Symbiotis, as I said, we have to obviously report them. And if they're too bad, then we go back to DirectX 11 until it's fixed, or yeah, until DirectX 11 is being discontinued, right? CCP hasn't fixed report. Yeah, so Symbiotis, the way development works is you prioritize, and you do that based on the number of people who are having a certain issue that is bothering them enough for them to, I don't know, not switching to the next DirectX 12 or quitting the game. And if it's not bothersome enough, then it will simply not be prioritized if the effort of fixing it on an old or even a new technology is not like in balance. That's all I can tell you there. At the end of the day, CCP isn't a charity, right? Now, are they always fixing the right stuff? That is a point of view thing. Sometimes I always feel like, hey, priority there would be better than priority there. But then again, this is all about resources and people who know things, and you cannot just shift priorities whenever you think it's right. You have to shift priorities when it makes sense, also resource-wise, because, you know, if you don't have the experts ready to be working on that feature because they're working on something else, well, then you can't, even though you want it. And just ramping up somebody new takes time. Yeah, I can pull the Believe Me Bro card now again. I've been in development since 1999. I've been in software development, and I've seen my fair share of things that do work out and things that do not work out. So one of them is the illusion that by just throwing resources at a problem, be it money, time, resources, people, is not gonna speed up things in the short time. It's just gonna give you more potential in the long run. Okay, that was a little bit of a rant. Is the server back up? No plan equals fail, right? Cheers. The good old Kiwi approach. 1999, Earth developed the Matrix. Nah, I don't think so. There's a small patch? Alright, do we have patch notes? Since we are in the patch notey, geeky tech department today anyways. Gonna restart my launcher. You adjust your monitor settings. What made you do that, Total Reach? We were not talking about monitor settings right now. We were talking about the graphics settings your graphics card enforces, or the game or whatnot. I did not tell you to change your monitor refresh rate. Definitely not. Which settings did you change that had an effect on your fonts? That's interesting. DPI I can think of, and yeah. Oh, sorry, the server is warming up. Cool. No patch notes, all right. they did 3 patches in the 3 days without patch notes. Maybe something is getting prepared, which they will reveal in patch notes once they are ready. You know, sometimes you just don't want to spoil things. Cheers, Cracker. Very good. So you changed GPU settings and now your fonts look weird. Yeah, you have to be a bit more specific. What settings did you change? Service green? Perfect. Let's log in. Let's see what dailies we have. Apex turned his monitor from horizontal to vertical because some Minmatar guy said vertical supremacy. Okay. And now your Myrmidon lies flat. I would say that's a consequence, yeah. Causality is a beautiful thing. Sometimes. Okay, so dailies. What do we have? Yay! We got the easy way out today again. Earn 50 LP for any corporations twice. For those of you who are in the manufacturing business, it's just one today. Yeah, so I'm going to do it this way. That being said, we will have to log in a couple of accounts now. So we're in the next, whenever I start, probably for 20-30 minutes, we will make about 800 million ISK per hour. So Total Reach says he changed the resolution because the one they were limited to 30 Hertz. Monitor supports the above. Fonts should just look at a little thinner pixelated. Yeah, there might be a setting actually that helps with this Total Reach, which you might have to turn on. You might have it off now because you turned it off in the past, or the resolution setting made sense for it to be turned off. It is the anti-aliasing of fonts. There is some Windows. Oh God, where's that? Is that it's somewhat of a buried thing you can set for your Windows PC, the anti-aliasing of fonts. It also has a performance impact if you do that. So low disk space, I will stop doing the dailies once I have the 12 days completed on each alt. That's the plan. But then again, you know, if I'm in my missioning system and I can just do it quickly, why not get the additional 10k SP and 1 million ISK per alt, right? Although it doesn't really scale well in the ISK per hour department after the 12 have been reached anymore. The true Bittervet way to complete the LP dailies is converting Concord LP. But that makes you cry, doesn't it, Pictum? Damn. You don't get 10k SP anymore once the track is full, though. The daily you still get, Symbiotis. The daily thing is a different... That's the 10k you see on top. Wait, it's probably better visible here. This one here. The O2 here completes, and then you unlock this, but it doesn't progress that one anymore, if you get what I'm saying. The Windows font anti-aliasing is called clear type now, says method 1. Interesting. Yeah, you know, every Windows version is trying to bury settings in deeper you are sort of used to change or fiddle around with. Anyways, talk to the agent. No. 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 Yes. This is an anomic mission, Serpentis Burner, so what's my... Okay, that's fine. I'll play this in the Nurgle. Castle Locks, what is this LP thing? That That's one of the daily goals you can complete, and I'm gonna do that now for 16 accounts. 16 characters on 6 different accounts in less than a half an hour. Unless, well, I get into chit-chat mode again. But that's your fault, right? I did accept the mission. Now I need the right fitting. That's the wrong click. Where is it? Fitting. That one. Serpentis. Boom. Heat Barrier. Okay. Ship's been fit. Let's put Barrier in the weapon. Undock. I'm gonna just get the mission started. These anomic missions, they take a couple of minutes to complete. While I'm on grid, I don't have anything to do, and then I will launch the accounts and invite them to the fleet. They have to be in the fleet when I complete the mission at the ancient, so I have time to do that. Oh no, Stinson. Let's not start the privacy topic, shall we? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday. And we are going to make 800 ISK, a million ISK an hour now, for the next 30 minutes or so. And then we'll do other things. Let's see where today's stream goes. Good morning, Eastside. How are you doing? Cheers. Hello, Gabe. Unfortunately, this mission was 4 jumps out, but oh well. It's gonna complete dailies for 6 different characters. Worth it. Some noob, walk away. I'm not going into the privacy talk today. I was already barking up a tree yesterday, so that tree needs a break. One change detected on Hobo Leaks in a string. Paragon presents an upgraded Skinner experience. Stinson. We know it's coming because they've announced it, right? There will be a patch at some point where Skinner is fully unlocked. You can design skins with mats you do not have yet. Obviously, you need them when you sequence them, but you can design to your heart's desire with whatever exists. And that really excites me. This is where I will use Skinner, and then I will figure out, okay, I want this skin, this design. What do I need to get? Then I'll try to figure out where I can get it, play the game to get it, or, well, yeah, that's the idea. Stay tuned. Greetings. I did say hello to Gardenfly, didn't I? I cannot get into that low disk. What I said was a general reference to, you know, communication in the internet being a special beast. Okay, turn this on. I hope I have the right fit now, otherwise it's gonna suck. You want a mirror paint in Skinner? Who knows, maybe that's gonna happen. Leg day with the standard Reddit comment. Another cash grab? Well, the Skinner feature is on the pricier side there, with Plex involved and whatnot. Is it too expensive? I can't actually tell because I haven't really interacted with the feature yet because they wouldn't let me design whatever. I will give you my opinion on it certainly once I play with it a lot, if it's too expensive or not. And again, we're CCP is not a charity. The developers do not live on love and people loving their game. They love on what those people pay. Yeah, that's how they buy food and accommodation and all this sort of stuff. Elvira has a... Oh wait, I wanted to actually use the time while I'm shooting this stuff to launch the accounts that I want to complete the dailies with, so I'm going to let you in on that secret. Well, it's not a secret. I'm just going to launch this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Yay, that's the first group of people who are going to complete the dailies with one click. Grokak says if you don't stream, you... No, you can't. Well, you know, you don't have to stream. You can also produce YouTube videos, or you are a third-party dev, or you are a blogger, or you do something else for the game, which is special or good or important or whatever CCP deems it important, special, good. Then you can still get partnered. It's not just streaming. Let's get that wreck. So I did start all the accounts, as you've just seen. Now I need to get them into a fleet. Let's make that happen. Invite all of them. No fancy action drop, unfortunately. Let's go back. Wait, I have to click yes here before it times out. How long are fleet invites until they time out? Or before they time out? It's probably a minute or something. Okay, so they're all in the fleet now. The art of Eve and the visuals of Eve, they have a strong pull, right, Ezzy? It's super pretty. Grokak says, since you have 6 accounts, can't you just do 2 of the 3 mans at the same time? Why would I? I have to operate 1 account doing 1 mission and then 1 click, and then all the other 5 accounts will get completion on the daily goals. I try to achieve a thing in Eve with the least amount of effort possible. That's generally my approach. I just want to get things done without me doing anything, and without me obviously breaking the toss or Eula for that matter. So there are limits to this, right? Hello, Rockanos. Wave that, Zako. How's it going? Yeah, Zkill, Eve Workbench are partners, or even tools that are sort of in the background, like Alliance Auth. A couple of Alliance Auth people and contributors are Eve partners. There's many ways to get that. Do you need a skill or certificate? What do you mean, Alpha Boy? I don't understand the question. No, I'm not getting ready for Homefronts. What I'm doing is I want to complete this too. Earn 50 LP. It's up twice for the daily daily goals. So I can finish up the reward track on my ults. My main is finished, but my ults still need like 2 or 3 days to get the SP. So I'm pushing that. Okay, dock, and as soon as we are completing the mission, we will get progress. What do you mean, Rudolph? Cheers. Okay. Corrected. Swiss. Yes, no German here. Swiss. I will be in Germany next week, though. For Gamescom. I was actually asked to stream from the event, but I probably won't have time. I'm there to network, and I'm only there for like kind of 1.5 days at the event, so I need to prioritize that one. I hope to see a lot of devs, ask them to eventually join the stream to talk about their projects, products, whatever, as well as fellow content creators. Let's see how that goes. Okay, complete mission, split, boom, there we go. All the accounts just completed their daily goals. I'm gonna request the next mission, which is, I don't want. Duo of Death, yeah, we can do that. That's gonna make me switch into my shield clone. In the meanwhile, actually, let's get this going first, right? Let's get that golem moving. So in order to play multiple EVE clients at the same time, Alpha Boy, you need to be Omega with all the clients. You can start EVE for every Omega you have in parallel on the same computer. That is perfectly fine. It's called multi-boxing. Okay, so this one is ready. Therefore, we are going to do some clickery in the accounts. That one just got the 8 million ESC. Claim. Now we need to give our golem here a little nudge. And then we will log in the next set of characters to get their daily goals completed. Okay, that was that. Wait, did I? Yes. Alright, next is the wrong button. That one. So we'll go this guy. That one. That one. That one. You get the idea. Good morning, Johnny. Okay, mission coming in. Hope I have the right equipment. I think I do. And while I'm waiting for this thing to move, we will invite this team to the fleet. That is against toss, Luca. Multiple alpha accounts run by you at the same time is against toss, no matter how you technically do this. So, don't. Well, you might get yourself banned. And yes, if you have one account, Alpha Boy, that account can host 3 characters. These 3 characters of that account can never be online at the same time. That's impossible. So you need additional Omega accounts with characters on, and then you can use multiple at the same time. Okay, this is the micro jump drive situation here. Even then, Luca, I would say. Hello, Jody on YouTube. How's it going? Okay, mission is almost complete. I need to tractor in this thing there. Bastion finished. Mission complete. Either you Eve or you don't. Caesar, that's a good one. Alright then. This is the second mission. We'll have to do one more to satisfy another set of 5 characters, and then I'm done with the daily stuff and we'll figure out what's next. Grocax is going down to 1 Omega. What are your reasons? Right now, things are a bit slow. I guess it's that summer dip that always happens. Wondering how the ramp up is going to be with the second expansion this year towards autumn, or in autumn, I guess, will be the culmination of things, or end of autumn even. Nixie misses events this year. I kind of miss events as well. I mean, we had some, but related to the expansion, and there was one regular event that happened as well. Yeah, I wish we had more events too. We're getting into the time window for the next ramp up. There you go, Stinson. Yep. Looking forward to that. See things unfold. Alright, 2 of Death, complete, split, boom, done. Let's get the next mission. I'm not lucky right now with the offers. My agent is gonna hate me eventually. Okay, the right hand of Zazmatas. It's some structure shoot down with a golem, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Alright, while we wait, click. Let's get this one going. Wrong button. Jesus. Okay, now we get the 3rd set of pilots in. And then we are complete. Pioneer loves the golem. I'm not sure I have the skills for the paladin. I did test the Varger for missions. And the Megatron based one, what was it called? I don't think I have tested the paladin yet. Where can I see my ship tree? Hello? This one. Kronos, yeah. Let me check. Oh, I do have access to the Paladin now. I don't think I ever tested it. But I did, well, obviously the Golem is sort of my favorite. I did test the Kronos and We also tested the Varger, but the Golem so far is sticking. Feels good. We gotta focus on grit for a second. Ah, yeah, this is me going over there. What is Zor's resistance profile? Explosive works well. Alright. Turn on shields. Align a little bit. We need to kill the head post. Headquarters. Outpost, I believe. Let's turn this on. Jump. We also want to kill Zor. Bastion. And maybe some more battleships just for the ISK while our Bastion is up anyways. That is the plan, and I need to tractor Zor's wreck because it might have an implant, right? I need. Oh, let's turn off Bastion already as well. Start inviting these accounts. Kill some more stuff, because why not? Where's the loot there? Zor. I'm gonna tractor that in. Need to accept the fleet invites now or they will time out. Get the wreck. And we are done killing stuff. Because Bastion is over. Setting destination back home. Align to Lungizi. The Varga shines in PvP, and Paladins are good for level 5s, okay? Alright, lucky loot or not? Nope. Alright. Shit loot. It's okay. Everything on top of the 800 million an hour is obviously the cherry on top of the cake. Pioneer never played bullet ship too much. So projectiles are tracking really nicely. The thing with projectiles, or well, with anything non-missile, is you have a means of increasing the damage you do via piloting. As with missiles, you can only do that with modules. So you have to make your target slower or bigger with modules, or have a better application ammo with you, etc. With guns, you can change the angular velocity of your ship to the other one, or lower it, and then hit harder because of that. So guns are a bit more active piloting kind of thing. Missiles are just chill, because you don't have to worry about moving or, yeah. If you are in range with a missile, it will hit. How much depends on the speed and signature size of the target, full stop. With guns, it's a bit different. Yeah, missiles don't have different quality hits, right? They just hit this depending on signature and speed. As with guns, you have a 6 or 7 types of hits, from missing to wrecking shot. Yeah, that's the scale. And complete. Boom, we're done. Yay. Let's cash in again on the last set of characters. Man, a few months from now, if nothing changes, I'll be filling up this large skill extractor like freaking candy. Looking forward to that. Yeah, you can fly out of missile range, definitely. You cannot... Yeah, the guns, the bullets hit much faster than missiles. Missiles have a certain speed and travel time, obviously. And you can... Even when the missile is fired and you are in range, if you accelerate fast enough, you can still get out of range and not get hit by the torpedo that is slowly creeping towards you, right? Okay, that's done. What do I do next? What's my clone jump timer? Is available, so I'll actually have to do some PI chores. I haven't been in the PI location with my main character for a while, and things are getting a little bit stuffed, but maybe we'll do that towards the end. Yeah, I'll run a few more missions to make my agent happy again. Without sharing rewards, right? Oh, there, Anomic Agent. We got the Blood Raider Burner. Let's switch to the Asclepian set. So if the missile, let's just, I don't know, maybe there's just some misunderstanding. If the missile reaches you before its maximum flight time runs out, it will hit. And then there is no like different qualities like the 6 different types bullet has. Hello B-Task, how's it going? Did I remember the SP and the NES? Oh, shit. Yeah, good point. I should have, while logging in all these tunes, I should have done that. I only did it on the main. But we still got like 6 days to catch up on it. Rob, thanks for pointing it out, though. It has to reset yesterday. If you have an Omega, click on the NES in-game, and then grab your free 15,000 SP, which apparently on this character I haven't done either. Okay, boom. This is account-based, not character-based. So once per account. B-Task is just doing some missions. I sort of decided to do the same thing. So here we are with... I just lost track. What did I do? I switched clone, right? Yes. And this is the Blood Raider burner. So we will hop into our Nurgle. Put on the Blood Raider shoes, which is this fit. I guess it's going to be a cult. So let's put that in there. And off we go. So Rockinos, you know why CCP wants us to go to the NES to claim this, right? This is why your local supermarket has some promotions every day for, you know, I don't know, tissue once. So you just walk past some other products first, which you then think you might need as well and buy. We can't blame CCP for applying common sales strategies. we just can't. We know the world is fucked up, and if you want to somewhat be successful, you have to play the game in an efficient way, and then you just end up doing this. Psychological warfare. It's just sales. When you know the strategy, you can resist the strategy. So look up. For me, I don't think this particular thing works because when I go to the supermarket, I go there for a specific reason because I run out of salad, meat, milk, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just gonna go and buy that. Not because there was a special promotion. I do, however, sort of, we can't call it abuse. I do use the system in a way that I will not buy chips, my favorite crackers or chips, if they are not discounted. I know, though, that every 3 weeks or so, there will be a discount. It's always the same discount. It's like 30, 40% off. And at that point, I'm like willing to pay that amount, right? And then I will just buy a couple. So you need to know the rhythm of their... You don't go to the store specifically just to buy a promotion. You just go to the store regularly to have fresh produce, and you have sort of a schedule and knowing, hey, I'm not going to buy the chips when they're not discounted because I know they will be in 3 weeks' time, and then you buy a couple of them and save money that way. Promo hunting is fun. I'm not really doing promo hunting. I just realized, wait, there's a rhythm to this. Just buy it when it's cheap and buy a couple of them. But don't go to the store specifically because there's a promotion to pick that up, because you will end up picking up other shit. Go to the store because you want fresh produce. Live shopping with Erst. You want me to do an IRL stream, me going to shopping to Migros? It's my favorite grocery store. Same with coffee and olive oil. Yes, Sticky Llama. The coffee ground I buy for my French press, I also realized they do have this regular promotion thing, and I will just buy a couple of packs when it's off. I will never buy full price for this stuff. Yeah, data is a currency, Bayerman, definitely. I don't care. Privacy is a myth anyway, so why not get some money saved, right? Life hack with Erst. Pioneer says he hates going to the shop for 1 to 2 things. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. So I generally go shopping, I would say 2 or 3 times a week. And with a family of 4, you sort of you end up buying 10 plus items there anyways, because you will have to buy the water. We drink milk a lot, so that one, and then the general vegetables you sort of want to have fresh if you can. Just check the current promos. They have so Scrap, there's a 30% promo for Paw Patrol stuff in co-op, and actually they just left half an hour ago to get their wife and kids, so they will have another Paw Patrol disappointment, I guess, because of the way this works. You buy some chocolate egg, there's some toy in it, you don't know which one it is until you frickin' open it, right? Fucking scam. Anyway. We are done, let's go. Gambling for kids. Yeah, they're getting introduced to loot boxes very early nowadays, right? But then again, the how's it called? Kinderüberraschung, these surprise eggs with a toy inside. These were around when I was young, and that was like 35 years ago when I would want these sort of things, right? Yeah, we all had that, right? Scrap, exactly. Well, not sure if we all had that, but I certainly remember this. It has been around for decades, right? Now it's just more like related to other brands that are on TV, as in Paw Patrol or SpongeBob or Peppa Pig and this sort of things. Kinder Eggs, yeah, Loxy, there you go. They're still around. Nowadays there's Paw Patrol on it though. Not like some random plastic shit. Well, it's still plastic shit, but it's not random. It's brand. What did I want to do? Oh, wait, we're back home, right? Dock. Sounds like plan. Everybody wanted the Asterix and Obelix Smurfs, right? It was still branded back then already, right? Good point. Okay, what else can we rant about or share life hacks so we all save money we can then use to buy whatever Plex and Eve and win or something? Kinder eggs got banned in the States for a moment, choking hazard reasons. Yeah. So did you? Well, you probably know that if you live in the US. There's warning labels, or yeah, warnings on bottled water in the US. If you can't handle bottled water, I guess you deserve to. I don't know. Let's not finish that sentence. Crazy. Let's move on. Worlds collide. No, I don't want that. Anomic team, Enyo. Cool. We're already in the right ship. Just need the right shoes. Enyo. Boom. Done. Wow, that was quick. Let's put in Occult. And hit it. Did we already talk about these new bottle caps which are now attached to the bottle? Fucking shit. This is such a dumb... Man, it makes... Either I rip it off right away because it makes it way more complicated to pour stuff into whatever. Yeah, or I'm annoyed every time I'm doing it. So about a couple of months ago, they started... You can't... When you know, this plastic PET bottles, we call them, you open them up and the cap would detach, right? And now they made it so that if you open them up, the cap only detaches up until a little bit that is left, which holds the cap pretty stable on the bottle. And it's just making it super hard to do shit unless you rip it off. And to me, this looks like trying to solve a problem that didn't really exist in the first place. I'm super confused. It is an intelligent system? No, it makes me hold the bottle in a certain way so I can pour shit into something. Before that, it was way more flexible. You can hold the bottle however you want and pour it. And now you just... I don't know. I don't think there was a problem that existed they solved with this. I don't see it. Wherefore, I understand that some people might just have dropped the cap or throw it away. I understand that, but was that really tons of garbage per, I don't know, 1 million of people a year? Was it? I need to see some statistical facts that prove that this was a problem. I don't know. So the handling is definitely worse for what you do most with a bottle while you interact with that bottle. It's definitely worse. Animal choking on the caps. I mean, here's the thing, you can still remove the cap. I don't see the benefit. Why would you even buy bottled water? Oh shit! Why am I getting hit so hard? What's the? Aha. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I had to get in an orbit to reduce the incoming damage. Now I got it. It's burners I'm playing here. You don't want to mess this up. It can kill you easily. So 20 Trendu wondering why would you even buy bottled water? So that obviously comes down to where. What the hell? I just went out of range. I think I did the wrong. Wait, what's my keeper range distance? No, I don't know what I did. Probably clicked in space like a moron. So why would you buy bottled water? That really depends on where you live. Yes, in Switzerland, tap water you can drink, but the tap water we get in the flat I'm currently living in, yes, you can drink it, but it has a high amount of, how's it called? Chalk in it? So some of the properties are not really desirable for drinking water. It's not gonna harm you, it's just it doesn't taste good, period. So we buy bottled water because of that. Unless, well, I don't use bottled water to make my coffee, for example. I will just heat it up. We did try to use the filter thing, Bombastics, initially when we moved here, but it didn't really work. It also gave him some weird other taste, so we never got into the whole filter thing. Yeah, I mean, for some the filters might work, for some water types or people. For us, it just didn't. So we buy bottled water, indeed. Anyways, it's just a thing I noticed recently, and I'm always annoyed by it. Maybe we should just have a system where if somebody repeatedly throws away a cap separately from the bottle, they are only allowed to buy these which are heavily mounted to the bottle. And everybody else who is not messy, who is trying to keep the environment clean, does not have to go through these hoops. How about that? We have a two-class society. We have those people who are allowed to use bottles where the freaking cap isn't attached because we are not morons. And then the other, I was about to say half, it's probably 90%. Okay, let's move on. Let's just move on, right? In Germany, when you do stupid things in traffic, you get points. You could have points for people littering bottle caps. You want your good citizen pass. There you go, Penny. You got the hint there, right? You need to pass a bottle cap license. There's a point system in Spain as well for traffic. We wouldn't need these laws if we had less people on this planet. Yeah, that's a hard thing to convey. Azuna Rock. I actually... What was the name of the comedian? Orny? Or Aussie? I forgot. He made an interesting point. He was like, why the hell do people with children get a tax break? Because, that the planet is overpopulated. We have a limited amount of resources. Why do we incentivize making it worse? The planet is not overpopulated. Just because we live in a first world country, Querdissimo, where we have everything and everything is being shoved up our asses, doesn't mean that's the case everywhere. Economy needs more people. Yes, sure. The economy is probably not in the best interest of our long-time survival, though. Economy is all about short-term gains. Short-term gains are the exact opposite of sustainability. But yeah, I guess let's agree to disagree if you don't agree. More babies equals more people buying Plex. That means Plex is going to go down over time, Luca? In price, right? I should get more Plex for the ISK, unless another lever is moved, right? I don't know what you're talking about, Credissimo. If everybody on this planet would get the same thing we get in the first world, there would not be enough things for everybody to have that same standard. So either we have to lower our standards in the first world so everybody could get the same, or we have to stop populating the globe. It's that simple. If everybody on the world wanted, or every other person on the planet would want to drive a car, that would absolutely not work. Just math. Simple math. Even if it's electric, it wouldn't work. Anyways. I just, I found that a funny quote from the comedian there. That was pretty interesting. The amount of people driving right now ain't working either, yeah. So we have to lower our standards. Or be less people and keep the standards. We cannot have both. Alright, what's next? Rogue drone harassment? No. Mission? No. Angel extravaganza? No. The right hand of Sazmatas. It's gonna work for me. Have you seen the traffic on the highway? I hear if you go to North Korea, for example, you probably think there's still room. Oh boy, that one was hard. Anyways, I guess it's getting too controversial. Let's just not do it. I need what? Golem. North Korean viewers just left. I believe they would have quite some technical difficulties to watch this stream in the first place. That being said, I went to school. Went to school about 10 years ago. I lived in a flat that was about 200 meters away from the school the North Korean now leader went to. Seems he didn't learn the important stuff there either, so I guess the Swiss... Okay, it was a private school. Was it? Actually, I'm not sure. One would assume, though, that the son of the North Korean leader goes to a private school in Switzerland and not just a public one. That would surprise me in a way. All the rich dictator kids go to Swiss schools, right? Says enough, yeah. But private schools, not the public education branch. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm not really focusing on the game right now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, and let's just agree to disagree when we do, because that's how we don't sort of piss off each other. I obviously have an opinion about things. Some of them are based in just facts I know. Some of them are extrapolations of stuff, and some are plain assumptions, and I have no clue. But that's how the world works. We're all entitled to opinions. If you don't like mine, there's a lot of channels. You might find what you are looking for there. What kind of veranda do I have? I have a balcony right now in the flat we live. But I'm not using it a lot because in the summer it's just super hot. So the North Korean dictator was in a private school in Berlin, as his father was the leader of North Korea. So the current, the current Kim Jong-un is the name. Kim Jong-un was for many years in a school in Switzerland. Simple Google will tell you that. Maybe he was also in Berlin at some point. Definitely was in Switzerland for a couple of years. So I haven't heard of the Berlin school, but maybe you think it was Berlin. The city I'm talking about in Switzerland is Bern, B-E-R-N. That's where the school is, where he went. Are we sure it was actually him? Well, what are we sure about? So no capitalism or globalization until it suits me. So Luca, here's the thing. You can either... Okay, I'm going to put it this way. If you don't want to live somewhere in the forest alone under your rules without internet and computer games and whatnot, yeah, you can escape the system, right? Or you just have to accept that the current system is what it is. You can obviously point out the flaws and maybe even have ideas on how to do it better. But if you want to somewhat be part of the current society, you just have to follow along with it. You can, in a system that is so sort of set in stone in a way, you cannot just be part of that system, get the benefits, but not follow the rules or follow the ways the system is supposed to work, right? Or you will put yourself at such a massive disadvantage that you can simply not participate in what other people of the society are doing. Did I just do a really... Holy shit, that was really bad. Am I out of range now? Wait a second. I have not paid attention at all before doing this jump. How far my missiles go? Oh, 50. Oh, 52 is fine. Okay, cool. Jeez, where's the structure there? Different question. What region in Switzerland was I born? Same as I'm living right now. Beerman, just on the how do you call this? What's the opposite of city? I was born in a small village. Well, no, I was born in a hospital, but I grew up in a small village where my parents still live. Yeah, but born up in the... it's not really mountain. Rural, I think, is the word, right? Sorry, I'm not an English native. Might get it wrong at times. No, wait, not the contain... first. We want Zor, right? Ah, shit, I just got another Bastion cycle. So I was born in a rural area in the canton of Bern, and for almost all my life I lived... Well, if I lived in Switzerland, I was living in the canton of Bern. Sometimes even in the main city, in Bern itself. Now I'm just 6-ish kilometers away in a close by satellite of Bern. And that was crap again. And we're done. Let's go. Yeah, auto. Oh, wait, you can set auto repeat off? Oh my god. Picton. I somehow never considered setting auto repeat off on the Bastion module, but yeah. You just blew my mind. Jesus. So the little village I live in is actually really pretty, as in it is somewhat on a hill with just the basic facilities. There was a bakery, there was a butcher, where you buy the meat. What's the word for that? Why am I not warping? And then we had a very small like store where you can get other items, and we had I still have a cheesery there. The butcher. Okay, so there was a butcher, there was a cheesery where you also get milk, your dairy stuff, the bakery, and the convenience store, I guess it's called. But all very, very small. It's like you walk in, it's one room that is maybe double a normal bedroom or something. My mission fit golem is not really how you want to run it, I believe, Arendar. It's a special streamer fit to make it so gankers don't make any money when it blows up. That's the design for the fit. Doesn't really make sense. Other than that, Narcos is here. How's it going? Greetings. Welcome to the stream. That's exactly what you need. Okay. Wait, I think I do have it on the workbench. Let me check. Did they make cheese in the bedroom? No, in the back room. Golem. I haven't updated it in a while, apparently. Yeah, okay, here. This is the link. This is almost what I'm running. Right now I have one more extender instead of the paint with me, just to make it more annoying to kill it. But this is not going to run your normal level 4 mission. That is only good for the Blitz one. If you get into a mission where you have to stay longer than one Bastion cycle, you will not have enough tank. So don't use this. This is really just a blitzable mission. There we go. Am I still in a fleet? Oh, yeah. You're running burners, okay. Yeah, so I'm blitzing the damsel in... Wait. Yeah, the damsel in distress with the golem. Duo of Death. There was another one. I forgot, yeah. Like 3 different missions I run. Because they are done in one Bastion cycle. Yeah, Right Hand of Sazmadas, I just did, yes, that one. Stop the Thief is the 4th, actually. Stop the Thief. We see this one right now. Oh, it's even in the same system. Nice. Should be about time for a next storyline mission there. Let's hope we get that soon. Zazmatas, Damsel, Stop Thief, and Duo of Death. Scarlet I run in the tornado. Damsel in the Golem use an assault frigate? Huh? Damsel, you have to kill the structure. With an assault frigate, that's going to take ages with that DPS. Wait, what did I... Ah, yeah, I have to kill this one. Let's hit it. I did turn auto repeat off, so it will just stop. Shadow needs... Oh, yeah, Shadow and Shadow Schoon. Well, no, Shadow needs to die. Shadow Schoon doesn't. But we have time to kill some more. While... Bastion is up anyways. Okay, mission is completed. Let's just kill the last battleship for some ISK. While we have to wait here anyways. Boom. Yay, auto repeat off actually worked. Let's align to the station. I still have a timer, I can't dock, so I'll wait for a bit longer. You can see my tank can't really keep up with the pressure. Once everything is in optimal range, that thing is just gonna melt. Alright, let's go. Might still be a bit too early, but... No, it's 9 AU. Yeah, I was a bit confused there, Mosh Pits. I was like, what? Content was missing quite a bit. Mosh Pit is still getting used to Chatterino. I actually haven't tried that yet. I'm using Chatty, and I should probably update it. Alright, mission is done. Have I ever run the combat sites inside drifter holes? No. I was sightseeing them, but I have never gone to actually do content with, how are they called? Redoubt, and well, there's 5 of them, right? But no, I haven't. Oof. How deep into low is this? 2 jumps, no. Don't feel like it. Chicken, says Mad Cow. Yeah. I stand by what I said. I don't feel like it. Because I believe the mission was also one which doesn't have a prop mod in the fit, and it's a bad idea on stream. With a 600 million is Nurgle without a prop mod, you can't even crash the gate, so... I don't think it's just about being bold. It's about not being too stupid, especially on stream. Alright, stop the thief is... Well, we can just stay in the golem. Ah, there are the names. Barbican, Conflux Redoubt, Sentinel, and Vidette. The drifter wormholes. They're quite cool to get around as well. The ISK is supposed to be really good for the sites. Well, how long? I mean, they are extremely limited. There's only just one type of site, or one instance of one type of site in one of these holes, right? And how long does it take for the site to respawn? I wonder how cheap you can run them, because that will determine if I will do it or not. Most of the time when I play on stream, and if you go to very specific places that are sort of easily to get to, you will get sniped. That's just how this works. And if the setup to complete the site is too expensive, it's just not worth it. You've seen a YouTube video of a Loki. All right, I mean, a Loki can mean 400 million ISK. It can also mean you need a pod and the whole setup is 5 bill. And in a wormhole, wormhole and pod don't mix well. Day tripping, so to speak. On stream. Okay, here we go. Let's blizz it. Are they putting my twins in different classes? Only on one afternoon per week. So they are together for most of the time. Greetings, kitten. What makes you ask that, Emotional? And hello. They do sometimes in the US with twins. Well, the thing is with the kindergarten that is just nearby, literally across the street. They don't have different classes. They just have one class where all the children of a certain, actually 2 years even, like the first and the second kindergarten year are together, but all of the children only have one afternoon per week where they also go to kindergarten. Otherwise, it's just in the morning. Well, till lunch, right? Plus one afternoon, and but there's 2 afternoons where the school, where the kindergarten runs, and then they have half of the children of these 2 classes on one afternoon and the other half on the other, and they specifically did separate the twins. It was explained to us. It makes sense for them to be a little bit independent. And interestingly, Emotional, yesterday was the first time where that split happened, right, for them. And I had to walk twin number 1 to the kindergarten for her to not be too upset of having to go alone without her sister. But it went well, so I think it's a good thing, so they get used to do stuff without the other being around. That being said, I believe the benefit of having somebody generally available and can rely on is probably a perk at school. Especially, when they still learn the language. I guess a mix is a good thing. Time together and time off each other makes sense to me. If the relationship is good, I mean, they piss off each other once in a while, and a lot of times they just play together nicely. I guess that's normal. The clause is in German, Swiss German mix, Emotional. But in the the school or the area I live, there's a lot of like there's expats, there's people who who come from different cultural backgrounds and different languages anyway. So children not being fluent or understanding German is like normal in this class. These children are not the exception; they are the rule. So this is not a big issue. I had some conversation with the teachers as well about that, and they even confirmed that what we're doing at home actually is better than other modes. So if you're together, you want to have one language and you always speak that language when you're together, rather than daddy is going to speak whatever and mother is going to speak something else while we are all communicating together. That is not a good mode, and we always have the default English at home when we're together, so that works out. What did I do? So I'm not too worried about them going to kindergarten and school now. The thing I'm actually most worried about is what they bring home in terms of viruses and whatnot. That's going to be a bit taxing the next couple of months until our immune systems are adapted. So if I'm not going to stream a lot in the next couple of weeks, you know what's going on. Probably have to fight whatever bug they come home with. I'm not looking forward to that one, but I guess that's part of the deal. Alright, Angel Curtail Burner. Kildari was asking ChatGPT how to ban Ermham from chat, and it returned bash commands. Bad bot, alright. Shit, vomit, COVID combo, right? Damn. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to that one, but, well. I'll let you be part of it. After I'm back on my feet, I'll explain to you in detail what happened. It's gonna be your fault for being here. Angel Curtail Burner. Okay, let's switch. Did Ermam win again? Ermam always wins? I had COVID 3 weeks ago, Kildari. It was shit. Shivering with 30 degrees Celsius. That's not... The body is really confused at that point. Esinum is running COVID right now. Oh boy. You know what really was the most taxing? Or Kildari, in a way I was even disappointed. I got a fever. And we all had COVID. Wife, kids. I had a fever. Well, I was checking my temperature just to make sure I know what's going on. And then the little ones picked it up and they wanted to check if they have a fever too. So yeah, we measured and then confirmed, yeah, you have a fever too. And then they run away. Yay, yoo-hoo, we have a fever, like daddy. That's how they went through COVID, running around being happy about having the same shit daddy has. I wish my body was dealing with it that way. Yeah. That didn't make it better. Although I'm happy, obviously, they didn't need much care, really. They were just business as usual in that regard. Sorry, I completely lost track. What am I doing here? Nomic Ancient, check. I did switch the clone. Yes, now we're going to hop into the right ship, which is that one. And then Angel. Fitting. That's the one. Cool. Now we got it. Ammo check. Everything's good. Let's hit it. Old teacher? What do you mean? What's the COVID vomit deal? I haven't heard people vomit of COVID. My wife lost her taste and she was kind of upset about it. I just got... I was sleeping for 20 hours straight. And then I was able to get up, I don't know, have a drink, pee. I did a shower and was hoping to be, ready to do something, but then I went to bed again. It was really shit. Sorry, I'm confused. What are you talking, Kildari? Did I miss anything? Restless but tired AF. Yeah, it was... I missed nothing. Perfect, Kildari. Alright, let's move on then. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could have gotten a COVID shot at the start of the year to refresh and make it a bit easier, but I somewhat didn't think about it. But after that experience I had 3 weeks ago, I might as well just have a shot, I don't know, at the end of the year. Just have it a little bit easier next time. Yeah. Rudolph wondering at the end, how did they make the COVID go away? Did you give any medication? So when I have any sort of sickness that makes me be in pain and that sort of clogs my nostril and whatnot, I will just have, we call it Neocitran. This is a product which does two things. It's a painkiller, and three things actually. Painkiller, reducing the fever if you have too high fever, and what else does it do? It unblocks, or it softens the mucus so we can get it out. So it's sort of like making the symptoms more bearable, plus you get your mucus flowing out. It's pretty much what I do. The little ones didn't need anything because they were just happy they had a fever like daddy and didn't bother about it. Yeah, cheers, Godspeed, right? COVID flu combo vaccinations would be good to have, since we now have all of it every year. Yeah, I mean, these things, I never had a flu shot before. Actually, not true. When the little ones were born, the doctor was suggesting that we have a flu shot, just to make it easier on them and or have less probability that we get hit by the seasonal shit that year, because the little ones were born too early. And yeah, it was just to, if we get a flu, or then our body's going to be quick killing it before it transfers to the little ones. I guess that was the idea. What am I doing, by the way? This is not working, right? No, this is not working. I think I need to keep a rage rate. Let's do that, shall we? And maybe turn on the prop mod as... Can you tell I'm a little bit distracted right now? So yeah, maybe I'll have a shot at the end of the year. We'll see. At least the tank is stable here for this one, right? I would never get distracted, Duns, right? Oh, that was quick. Oh, because I ramped up. So with the Triglavian weaponry, even if you don't hit, you still ramp up, right? And then when you start hitting, oh, it hits hard. I just realized that could be a PvP strategy. You just stay on top of your target orbited super fast so it doesn't apply damage to you. Wait for the ramp up to be completed, and then you just pull the range and 3 shots and the other thing dies. This sounds like a plan, right? That's actually, yeah, I want to try that once. You want me to run it by Pando? I'm gonna ask Pando, yeah, what he thinks about my dank PvP strategy. The ramp up only stops when you stop your weapon, I believe. For whatever reason, out of range or target is dead or whatever. Do you have room for a point in that fit? Yes. We could go scram web. Prop mod. I believe even the Tech 1 version of this ship has 3 slots in the middle, right? The Damovic. Thanks. First is an expert PvPer. I should try it on an expensive ship. A Crocker, sure. Certainly, yeah. We should do that. Newts are a problem for me, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, in Eve, the whole 1v1s is rock, paper, scissor kind of thing, right? Actually, let's turn in the mission first. Okay, what? Oh no, really? I got my storyline mission. Guess what it is? 40,000 cubic meters. Bringing it from here to a low security system. It is only one jump in though, so... Wait, is the charging? Oh, wait, Wiggles. Charging is a... Oh, we have 100%. Let's do a giveaway while I think about if I want to do this or not. 3 mastered arms cerebral accelerators. Good luck. Can't ignore storylines? I really like them for the faction standing I get. It's helping me to stay afloat with my agent. I think I do have a ship for it, right? Yeah, I do. Send the scout first. Nah, scouts are for... I don't know. Let's see what happens, shall we? At the end of the day, it's just an Iteron that blows up. I don't care. Tad confused. I just accepted the mission, but I can't find the containers. Oh, there. Closing the raffle in a sec. It's the standing does that blow up? Yeah, definitely. Right, closing the raffle in 3, 2, 1, done. Good luck, 3 mastered arms to the winner. That was that. The winner is Tascoon, and we hit ads. Timing. We'll just wait. Oh, Squiz is here, I just realized. Not sure he wants to talk to us, though. Maybe he just wants free shit. Sorry for calling you out. How's it going? The winner is Tascoon, and they spoke. What's your in-game name, Tascoon? Raz-Taz. Perfect. Oof. Raz-Taz must be this. Wait, not ISK. Create contract. Let's put that on screen. Good afternoon, Nickpa. How are you doing? 3 mastered arms. Inch it up. 2 Tascoons. Raz-Taz. Congrats. How's that? And now, Jesus, it looks like a freaking chopstick. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Alright, let's go. We're totally not doing this on stream. Tascon, thanks for the bits. That is RMT after the fact. Oh my god, I don't even have a micro warp drive and the sort of... Okay. This fit is dumb. What's my fit? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Let's do this. Squiz. I'm having a typical Wednesday, I would say. Stuff is still crazy at work. The only thing we know when it has to be finished, but we have no requirements, and we are just, I don't know. Wait, what's pragmatisch in English? Pragmatic, apparently. Oh yeah, pragmatic. We're trying to be as pragmatic as possible while not losing our minds. Work is just another 4-letter swear word at times. Am I whelmed? What does that mean, Bernard? What is this work thing you speak of? Go away, emotional. Senior citizens will get into slow mode on this channel in a moment. That ship even looks dumber with the biosecurity skin on. Oh wait, do I have a skin on? No. Yeah. I don't own any other skin though, so that's it. Okay, I know. Okay, not overwhelmed, not underwhelmed. You mean nominally whelmed. Okay, thanks, old teacher. I see. Yeah, that's, I guess, fine. We are not yet in low sec. This is gonna go so badly. I just hope I will not lose a pod. Did I change clones? Not necessary. I mean, it's low sec. I hope I will not lose a clone, right? Did I say clown? No, I hope not. A clone. Erendar hopes there will be no... you don't need scan resolution to lock this in time before it warps out, Erendar. There is no way you need any... Are you for the pod? Ah, I mean, the pod is insta-warp. So, yeah, I must be really unlucky if that happens, right? We'll see. Are you gruntled or disgruntled? Esinum? There's some things in English that don't make... Well, in any language that really don't make sense, right? Bernard is pro-gruntled. Okay. It's important to know where we stand, right? Did I put... Okay. I got the goods. Safely arriving at the NPC station in low sec without the goods would be probably worse than actually exploding this ship. Start spam warp when you're in low hull. Yeah, just in case. I will be spamming this like a madman. This is indeed a special delivery. Anyone in space in those systems, it says 1. Bernard. We'll see. Oh yeah, this is moment. Oh shit. This is... Oh man, there was people at the gate, right? They are not jumping in though. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's a shuttle. That's fine. We made it. We are in warp. Yay! In before there is a tornado at the warehouse. They were waiting for another lemming. Oof. Lucky me. The stick that could. Boom. Let's go back home, shall we? Lungeezy, and off we go. Time to start a YOLO delivery corporation. I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket today. No, I won't. Hypernet, I'm not really into this Hypernet stuff. I would rather want to lose my ISK on grid. Yeah, I know, I talked about the lottery. I started it. There is a skin on the stick, Bernard. It's just a very subtle one. It has these brownish stripes. You can barely see it. I mean, you know, in Minmatar space, everything is brown, and then you just blend in. This is almost cloaky, this setup here now. Let me check something. Do we know about some carnage that's gonna happen soon, or is PanFam now just staying at home and goons don't want to push? Well, what's the situation? Do we know? What's happening here? 71 pilots. In Tenel. Malp, well, MJ, alright. What's going on here? Low sec. Okay. Maybe incursion? Yeah, I don't see any hot spots. Panda would know, right? So PanFam went back to drone land, says Alvaron. There's massive buys of faction dreads on the market. Okay. Subnotice says they're just blowing up the remaining stuff in catch, which is not a lot at this point, and probably no like defense. So yeah, we have our explosion recording. Then again, once the new optimizations deploy for real, well, we'll see. Mass test is tomorrow. I'm kind of excited again. Last time I was excited and disappointed, because nothing really changed. Maybe now we don't get the placebo and get to test the real thing. We'll see. You blew up 4 Pocos today? Wow, okay, that's not really exciting content to cover. You're right. But maybe towards autumn and winter, when everybody comes back from their summer holiday, shit's gonna hit the fan. Maybe we even get, again, nice incentives to undock with the next expansion. What was the next expansion about? Still null or something else? I know I asked the question a few weeks ago. It was answered, but I forgot. Oh wait, we need to do some giveaways, I just realized. 200 million from yesterday, 200 million from today, raffle. 2 winners in this one. Good luck catching up. Elvira says still null as far as they remember. Yeah, I think it was something along those lines. But then again, it was not just null, right? What we got with Equinox. Stuff spilled over into low and wormhole space as well. Plus, we even got a new set of home fronts. Alright, almost back. Docking up the chopstick. I just realized I didn't have a really nice Chinese food for a long time. Man, I want some dumplings now. I'm hungry, and it's my fault. Hello, Siuni. I'll eat the crickets. ECM, alright. There was... When you remember you had a favorite dish in a restaurant 10 years ago, you still know where the restaurant is, but you can't recall the freaking name of the dish. It's time to go there again, right? And have it. Yeah, it is absolutely time. Gonna close the raffle in 10 seconds. Get in. Oh, can we get to 100? Boom. Oh, shoot. Who was the 101st? Philicus? Ah, man. Anyways. Good luck. Low disk space. I mean, the stuff turns out tasty, low disk space. But in low disk space was asking if Mrs. Erst is a good cook. In terms of end result, yes. In terms of organized cooking, when I'm done with a cook and am about to serve it on a plate, everything except the pans where the food still is in is cleaned or put in the place where it's gonna get cleaned, or it is back in the drawer or the cabinet. Oof, it looks like a battlefield. So yeah, I mean, the output is good, but the kitchen afterwards is like a catastrophe. So yep. TW has the same experience. That's my job to clean up. No. When I'm cooking, I'm extremely methodical. And I sort of have an idea on what's going to happen when. I have the timings of the things. And I even min-max so that I either have some... When I have breaks, I can do something else. I can just walk away, play, I don't know, a party of Hearthstone, and then go back to the kitchen. And when I'm in the kitchen, I'm trying to maximize my uptime, my APM, so to speak, and to not like be inefficient in a way. It's a little bit like min-maxing in Eve, or I don't know, writing efficient code or these sort of things. Or being efficient at writing code and only write what you need to. So old teacher says he is personally focused on the cooking. No, I mean, cleaning definitely has the lower priority. You don't want to overcook something because you were cleaning a pan. But if you organize yourself correctly, you can schedule all these mini tasks you have to do during a cook, so everything is cleaned up when you're done. I mean, there might be some dishes that don't allow for that, obviously. But the things I do, I have planned to the freaking minute. I can tell you when I start to cook at the minute I'm done and the shit's on your plate. Of the things I know, which I don't know just one meal, by the way. I can do a couple of different things, and I have a very good understanding on the timings. Bernard is taking notes. Only write what you need to. Proceeds to delete comments. There you go. Bernard, if you have to add a lot of comments to your code other than interface code, yes, good description. You can even do it in comments. That's up to you. Well, up to whatever you use there. That makes sense. But if you have to explain every line of code, there's something wrong with it. The code should, for the majority, speak for itself. Otherwise, you didn't do it properly. That is my take there after 30 years of writing and reading code. I have seen countless pieces of software and libraries which you just look at the code, it is structured well, you automatically know where is what because it is structured well, our architecture is correct, everything. So it is possible. You don't need, the majority of the code should document itself by being architectured properly. And the naming is correct. You don't comment on your comments? Jesus. Oh, wait, shit. Wait. Who won? Sorry, I got distracted. Other screen. Ermham, congrats. And TW, speak up. You get 200 million each. Jimmy is wondering, does this include food prep or just cooking? Food prep as well, Jimmy Jabba. I'm extremely organized when it comes to prep. I schedule the prep, so I don't have downtime when I'm standing in the kitchen. Ermham, are you there? Wait, Ermham wins again? Damn it. Maybe he didn't expect it and he will not speak up in time. Uh-oh, Ermham. We are so sorry. I believe Kaldari Prime is jumping in circles right now and happy. Like, there's no tomorrow, although it's probably almost tomorrow with Kaldari Prime. Alright, we will have a redraw for, we'll SRP one person, and it is Heimdall gets an SRP. Speak up, Heimdall. You're taking over from Ermham. Ermham? Wait, what? Ermham just congratulated Heimdall. What's going on there? No in-game registered for Heimdall. Alright. Let's see. TW. Did we get an in-game name for TW yet? No. Okay, we need that plus Ermham. You didn't read your comment? Yeah, maybe not Ermham. It didn't read your comment. Wait a second. I don't see you commenting after the raffle was closed. After the winners were revealed. You're just messing with me. It was an emote? Wait a second. No, I clicked on the wrong person. I don't see anything in my chat log, Ermham. I can show you what I see. Okay. Heimdall is here. Perfect. Registered an in-game name. So let me in on the chat log. So what I see is I see your raffle command. And then there was, at some point during the raffle, LUL, and then there was a congrats to Heimdall. There's nothing in between here. Okay, so, I mean, maybe that is a Twitch fail then. So Aslan says that's all they see too. Detective verse can't be full. So some of you seen what Ermham typed, right? And maybe, well, we have definitely more than one person who didn't see it, so we can forgive that the bot didn't get it. All right, so sorry, Ermham. Maybe your luck is just, this is karma. Twitch is like, no, Ermham won too many times. We're not giving it to him this time. Alright, we have Isk going to Heimdall's in-game name. Monkey. Trying. Monkey D Dragon. Monkey D Dragon. That one. Congrats. And then TW gets the 200 to Evil Zuzzle. Okay, I hope I didn't make any mistakes there. 200. Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. Oh, is it the third from the list? Shit. Seriously? Wait, did I make... No worries, we'll just send you... That person is going to be happy, right? Okay, let's try that. Monkey, the third, this one. All right, well, that was an expensive giveaway. There we go. That was the one for tomorrow. Hopefully the other guy wins them. Happens, right? It was not 2 bills, so we're okay. Walter, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Just send Isk to a random. Maybe it's an alt of Heimdall and he's like, hee. Who knows, right? That mission I completed, right? Yes. Boom. No, can't complete the mission because... Oh, I haven't run it yet. That explains a thing, too. Cheers, Heimdall. You're welcome. Wally, thanks. And it is not an alt of yours. Oh, okay then. Well, congrats to whoever got the 200 million right now. Is this the right chip? Is this the right clone? Yes. Okay. Mission is on. I was trying to scam the mission agent, implying I already did the job. So Twitch service had some connection issues earlier today. As anyone on Central USA service was getting network issues every minute or so. Okay, well, shit happens, I guess. North Star on YouTube feels that talking about cleaning the kitchen was the reason behind this glitch. Could be, right? No, I like to work very methodical in the kitchen. And I want to be done when the cook is done, and then just sit down and enjoy the meal. That's sort of the plan, not having to worry about cleaning up afterwards. I say worry, I mean, you know, still having that task on your stack. I hate stuff on my stack. I really hate that. Or, well, let's put it that way. I hate it to have multiple items on my stack. I'm quite the procrastinating kind of guy, but only at one thing at a time. I can only procrastinate on one thing at a time. Reading is less is more. You would have gone with plate instead of stack. I'm a software developer, Arthur Bish, so stack it is. Nick Paul says he has the same experience. He wants to clean as he goes, within reason, alright? So much that we cook together while my sous chef chop and then clean as she goes. All right, there you go. You were more thinking about the food reference. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of context makes better sense there. Keep in mind, Arthur Bash, I'm not an English native. Therefore, I might not choose the very best wording at times. What kind of stack has only one item? I mean, I didn't say my stack hasn't space for multiple items. I just hate it when it happens. Total Reach wondering if a torpedo golem is better than a cruise golem if you want to do non-blitz missions. I mean, if you use a micro jump drive or a micro warp drive to reposition, it is not that hard to get stuff in range. Then again, you obviously have to time that between your MJD jumps. The bastion you somehow have to... Oh my god, did I... Fuck. I cannot speak about something other than I'm doing. I just said Bastion, but I wanted to MJD. And I still hit Bastion, so fuck me. Okay, cool. We gotta wait for a sec. Good stuff. Total Reach, absolutely your fault. Anyone in drone region got any experience with doing 10 out of 10s? Herc's wondering in Marauders, trying to figure out which one to train into. Oof. I guess any would work. Ah, man, Erst. Multitasking is overrated. I believe multitasking does not really exist. Not find the golem slow. Well, if... So I'll show you how slow the golem is. Now I click the right button. Now I'm in the right position. Now we're gonna kill the objective. Whoops, maybe split weapons. I need to kill these two, that's it. And then we're done with the mission. So it is real fast. If I do the right thing. To begin with. So the missions usually take... how long is the cycle of a Bastion module? 60 seconds is how long a mission, or me shooting in a mission, takes generally. And I call that pretty quick. And normally I'm done before the cycle finishes, so you can't even be faster. I still can't leave. Well, I have to tractor in the thing. That's the limiting factor in this instance, but normally items you just get them in your cargo hold when you killed the right thing, right? Wait, the bagless vacuum cleaner filter is ruined. Replacing filters do not exist. Saving the environment by dumping a perfectly functional machine because no spare parts. Wow, that's bad. Oh, wait, I did get the thing. Let's go. Time to put those 1 million SP you saved up to work. Alright, talking about 1 million SP. Maybe this is news to some of you. You can use the body links retroactively now. If you have never used the body link on an account of yours, you can just click this one, for example, that it just popped up in chat, log in with your existing account and still get the 1 million SP. That is a thing. Also, if you happen to purchase stuff in the EVE Online store, you may consider putting Erst into that content creator box that is in the payment options or checkout page. That's gonna make me wee happy. Not gonna cost you more, other than having to type the 4 letters. Thanks for considering us as your favorite creator. We'll get a kickback. There's the details. That being said, I think I'm gonna get ready for a raid. Let's see what options we have. I'm hungry. Ghosty's life, Pando, and Monkey. Whoa, the common nonsense team is sort of overlapping these days. Ghosty changing streaming times, Monkey finally sort of streaming more consistently. Who is Cephis? Bernard. But I will choose one of our team. Common nonsense. Who did we raid 2 days ago? Monkey's doing PvE? Octoboxing in wormhole space. I raided Monkey 2 days ago, right? So, Pando I raided a lot in the past. I guess we'll give one to Ghosty today. See what he's up to. Gotta rotate through things. I mean, let's do some shout out. So lately I rated Monkey, I rated Pando often. Let's do a shout out to, can only do one right now. Then there will be a timer. Let's do a shout out to Pando. Easier to write than Monkey. Monkey is too many letters. And we are going over to Ghost in just a sec. Everybody, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had a good stay. I'll be likely live again tomorrow unless I have to do the kindergarten hand-holding trips. Fingers crossed. What else is there? Yeah. Mass test tomorrow evening. I'm really looking forward to that. I will do some recordings and measurements, and I'll let you know on my findings, about my findings then on Friday, I guess, and weekend. And we'll see when the first box the little ones brought home from the kindergarten are going to hit. So far, I feel good, but, you know, that might change quickly from past experiences. Everybody, you have a good one. You take care, fly, and I'll see you next time. Bye.